Hail us, 11 Universe, it's Xander.
And Ray.
And welcome to the biggest show of the AEW calendar. Welcome to Double or Nothing. We are kicking things off tonight, not wasting any time. We're kicking off with the Women's Casino Battle Royale, where the winner goes on later tonight to fight for the TBS title against the woman who ran through the tournament on Rampage, taking on Jade Cargill. As the runaway Ruby Soho has drawn number one. So, for those new to the channel, the way that Casino Battle Royals work here, because there's not really a way to recreate the way AEW does them without a lot of convoluted work, it is a 20-person Royal Rumble match, and the 20th entry will be guaranteed to be the Joker.
Xander, Ruby Soho comes down here tonight on a mission. Xander, I know you weren't live with me, but I think you watched it back since. Ruby Soho and Chris Statlander went to war in the first round of that tournament. Statlander would ultimately come up on top and be in the finals, where she would lose to Jade Cargill.
You're absolutely right, Ray. And Jade Cargill, of course, winning that matchup in the tournament, getting a bye into the first ever TBS title match. Who is starting this off with Ruby Soho? Starting things off in the Casino Battle Royale with Ruby Soho is Rebel, one of the henchwomen to the AEW Women's World Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D. Rebel making her way to the ring. Someone we haven't really seen much of in the OS11 universe.
Rebel comes in here with a lot of pressure from the Women's Champion, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D., who will defend her title later on tonight, Xander.
Absolutely. Britt Baker, she wants all of the gold here on Team Baker, so she wants either Rebel or Hater to win here tonight and go on to beat Jade Cargill, and she herself has a tall task ahead with Nixon Newell later tonight in one of our big main event matches.
I'm not going to comment on this entrance because I'm not Jerry Lawler.
Probably for the best, Ray. Probably for the best. Although just wait till tomorrow at WrestleMania. I might accidentally get us canceled. We'll see. Rebel makes her way to the ring. Rebel and Ruby Soho starting us off in this.
Puppies.
Anyways, this Women's Casino Battle Royale starts us off here. Remember, the Men's Casino Battle Royale will be won by a man we'll be seeing later tonight, Keith Lee, back at All Out in our first Casino Battle Royal. A hip toss there from Soho. Another kick now. Ruby getting up to her feet. Ruby Soho's got a long way to go if she wants to fight for the TBS title tonight.
Think about the journey Ruby Soho's going to have to go on tonight. She's going to have to come back after she lost in the first round of the tournament and then got into the Battle Royal. She just has a long redemption story if she wants to do this. And driving the knees in. And out next is Mercedes Martinez. Mercedes Martinez joins the mix now. Martinez immediately takes an elbow strike from Soho. And now Ruby Soho grabs onto her. But Mercedes, who has been an absolutely dominant competitor since her arrival here a few months ago. In fact, she nearly beat Britt Baker for the women's title at one point. Her coming out early is probably good for the other competitors. Get a dangerous competitor like her out of the way. There's a lot of competitors in this matchup. The other women in this matchup are going to have to hope and pray, get early spots. Just like this woman here, former UFC star Paige Van Zant. Xander just recently learned never won a UFC championship.
I blame Double or Nothing in real life. As Paige Van Zant enters the ring, like I said, she's definitely someone that other women in this matchup are going to be very thankful as getting a early start in this matchup. But that could be a double-edged sword, if Paige Van Zant gets enough time to warm up in there. She's hit with a super kick from Soho. If she gets enough time to warm up, she could be ready and start throwing people out left and right.
And Rebel's trying to stay in. Rebel's in deep water right now.
As the Professor Serena Deeb out next, making her way to the ring. Serena Deeb enters the ring, a veteran of the industry. There's a big power bomb from Mercedes Martinez. We're officially a quarter of the way through this matchup. As Serena going after Rebel. We've still yet to see an elimination tonight, Ray.
That's right, Xander. Let's hope the ring doesn't fill up too quickly. Because God knows how much great arenas can handle.
You don't want to know. As now number 6 is about to join us. It's like a women's rumble in 2K19. Who's it going to be? Thunder Rosa, a heavy favorite to win tonight.
Have an early number for her, unfortunately. She's going to have to do a lot of work to get to Jade Cargill in the TBS Championship match.
She absolutely is. As now Ruby Soho throws Mercedes Martinez over the top. Is Martinez going to be the first one eliminated? No, she's not. Soho takes down Thunder Rosa's Rebel trying to help score the first elimination here. Van Zant and Deeb in the corner.
Let's not forget Xander Cargill. I know you watched. I know you have to watch it in real life because he is yet to see Rampage, so he doesn't know yet. But Jade Cargill ran through Riho in their first round match. And up next is Nyla Rose.
The native beast, Nyla Rose. Yet another woman who everyone's going to be relieved to see getting into this ring early. Again, you want these stronger, tougher competitors like Mercedes Martinez, Thunder Rosa, Paige Van Zant, Rebel's gone, and Nyla Rose. You want them gone as soon as possible. So you want them starting as soon as possible.
Yeah, Rebel, that's going to have to cost you a root canal.
As now Ruby Soho hits the ropes, and Ruby was launching herself at Martinez, but Nyla Rose got in the way.
Serena now pulling herself, trying to get away from the competition here. Soho.
Smart move there is Nyla Rose. Whoa, looked like she was going to try and charge Martinez. Grabs onto her now. And number 8, speak of her, Chris Statlander, looking to redeem herself and get a rematch with Jade Cargill as Nyla Rose and Ruby Soho eliminate Mercedes Martinez in 144p. As now there's a right hook. Chris Statlander scoops up Paige Van Zant. This could be a huge moment for Statlander. She takes down Van Zant. And Ruby Soho throws Serena Deeb over the top, who hangs on. Thunder Rosa kicking Serena down. Ruby gets Nyla up to her feet. There's a jab from Soho. And there's a jab again.
Statlander, could you imagine, Xander, if she has to wrestle Jade Cargill again, but this time for the title?
And after she's already been through it, after she's been through an entire battle royale, and Cargill walks in fresh as a daisy, as Athena, the fallen goddess, joins us next.
Another odds-on favorite to win this, Xander.
Absolutely. It's a very front-loaded match so far, Ray. A lot of star power in this one. Shows you just how red-hot the AEW Women's Division could be. Tony, as Athena. Oh, Nyla went for a leg drop on Ruby, who got out of the way. Athena with a leg sweep to Thunder Rosa. And now, Soho with Destination Unknown. Van Zant with a German suplex. We're reaching the halfway point of the Battle Royale.
Yeah, fallen goddess Athena putting it on Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose goes to the corner. And now Soho with a hit to the back on Serena Deeb, I believe. No, that's Paige Van Zant, sorry.
And there goes Van Zant as we hit number 10, the halfway point. Penelope Ford enters. You know, you mentioned Athena and Nyla Rose. Nyla Rose was who Athena made her debut against here in AEW Universe. And Penelope Ford looking to capitalize off the fatigue of Ruby Soho. Hits her.
Athena, who has a Tony Khan sweatingly good relationship with Triple H. Anyway,
Penelope Ford now launched over the top rope. Soho looking to make it a short night for her. Ford hangs on as Deeb and Athena going at it. Rosa tried to launch herself at Statlander. Ruby Soho's been in here since the beginning. She's still hanging on.
And she is, Xander. She wants this so bad.
Nyla Rose hanging on though as well.
To be TBS champion.
Thunder Rosa backflips out of Serena Deeb's arms. What a star-studded match. There was a big Canadian destroyer there from Statlander.
Think about what this means to the women. I ain't seeing it like Xander, who have already lost to Britt Baker, who aren't in the front of the line to be in the next women's title match. If they can win here and secure their own title on their own show every week, that'll be a massive boost to their career. Absolutely,
as legit Layla Hirsch makes her way to the ring. And, Ruby Soho, she stayed focused on Nyla Rose for several minutes now.
And
Ruby,
oh boy, guys, the ring is filled up.
Absolutely, this ring is jam-packed with competitors. As now Soho is down. Athena.
Suplex.
And Layla Hirsch manages to eliminate Nyla Rose. This ring just got a lot emptier as an odds-on favorite just got eliminated. Northern Lights from Athena.
What a massive elimination for Layla
Deeb drums Rosa. And on the other side of the ring, Ruby Soho's been thrown out by Penelope Ford. I'm going to be transparent for a moment. There was a weird glitch where she rolled out onto the bottom rope, and I didn't want that scene on the screen. So anyways.
Let's raise and I love her. She's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't want her being eliminated by a glitch to be seen on the pay-per-view. Anyways, as Athena coming off the top with face to Statlander. And now Ford looking to continue her run of momentum here, looking to eliminate Layla Hirsch.
Layla Hirsch, ladies and gentlemen, who, like I was saying, had a massive moment earlier tonight when she's already eliminated Nyla Rose.
Absolutely, we're about to see the next entry come out as Rosa and Athena, another set of favorites. Look at in this ring. There could be any number of winners in this one. Jamie Hayter out next, another one of Britt Baker's associates making her way to the ring. As there goes Penelope Ford, it won't be her. Jamie Hayter is now in the mix.
Hirsch King now Statlander.
And Jamie Hayter joins the mix, a person with very mixed reaction by the fans. Layla Hirsch eliminated by Jamie Hayter.
She's already looking to eliminate Chris Statlander too.
Oh,
and
no.
Eliminated there. Jamie Hayter's going on a run.
Hayter with a pair of eliminations immediately there. Knee to the back of Rosa.
Then that means she officially eliminated a tenth of the field.
Yes, it does. And she could go for an 11 for a third. She eliminates Thunder Rosa. As Anna Jay, the Queen Slayer, coming out next. Ray, you gotta think. It feels like Jamie Hayter was sent out here with a mission tonight by Britt Baker. Eliminate the ones that stand a chance.
And now she's gonna go for Serena Deeb. And she's turning her attention to the bigger threat, I would believe, Athena.
Absolutely. Because you got to think, even though the winner of this matchup will go into the TBS title match, if someone has a good enough showing tonight, they should be considered for a match with Britt Baker down the road if she were to keep the title against Tegan Nixon Newell tonight.
Yes. Guys, I know it's kind of weird for our first match. People will bring kayfabe so much. It's just honest here. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Layla Hirsch eliminating her that game. I'm probably gonna feature in a big match on Rampage in a couple weeks.
There you go. As Hikaru Shida out next. And Jamie Hayter grabs Anna Jay, launches her over the top. Another elimination for Jamie Hayter as Hikaru Shida throws a right hook, and now Shida.
Serena Deeb. Ooh, power bomb to Jamie Hayter, finally slowing her down as Shida strikes on Athena.
Shida now picks Athena up to her feet. We're going to have our next entry in this matchup. Jamie Hayter has officially eliminated 20% of the field now.
Jamie Hayter having a very impressive show tonight, but Serena Deeb
wipes her out as Red Velvet, an associate of Jade Cargill, one of Jade Cargill's baddies, making her way to the ring. You got to think she's for sure someone Jade Cargill wants to see win it, because we could see a finger poke of doom if that's the case. As there's a knee strike from Shida, firing away on Athena. Shida with a back fist puts Athena in the ropes, and Shida with Athena.
Serena Deeb has to be feeling it now. She's been in there longer than anyone, I think.
Yes, she has, and Athena's been eliminated. Oh, and look at this. Red Velvet eliminates Serena Deeb.
And now Hikaru Shida, dropping a knee on the back.
And Velvet's got some backup. It's another one of Cargill's associates, Kiera Hogan, making her way to the ring.
Not that one.
Anyways, Hogan and Velvet now. Oh, they're going at it. They know only one of them can go to the finals to face Jade Cargill later tonight. This is a bad strategy, though. If you've got an ally, keep them until the end.
And especially if you're turning your back on Hikaru Shida.
Shida grabs onto her, and Shida throws her across the ring. Right to have our next entry. Shida managing to take on two women at once here. Number 17, Impact Wrestling's Mia Yim, making her way to the ring, graciously agreeing to make this last appearance for AEW tonight. Wanting to see where it goes. Agreeing to cross the pond, so to say, from Impact to AEW for another night, after her appearances alongside Keith Lee lately.
That's right, Xander. Keith Lee again in action later tonight.
As Mia Yim with a back body drop to Hikaru Shida. And Hogan with a super kick to Velvet, even though there's more competitors in the ring. Roundhouse from Mia Yim. Hogan and Velvet have turned on one another fully as Ty Conti entering next.
Ty Conti out next, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
We'll be seeing her fiancé Sami Guevara later tonight in the Blackjack Brawl as Hogan with a suplex to Shida. And now Ty Conti looking to get rid of Velvet here as Mia Yim taking out Hikaru Shida. Roundhouse kick again. Mia Yim is on fire. Could you imagine if Mia Yim, working here tonight as a favor, was able to go on and become TBS champion?
Xana will be incredible. And oh, wait. Oh!
She scores an elimination over Hogan. Number 19, it's the problem. Marina Shafir, which means out next is going to be the Joker.
Who's going to be the Joker, ladies and gentlemen? This ring is filled with women who all stand a chance tonight.
Absolutely. Is Oshida.
You talking about Mia Yim last appearance, but if she wins tonight and she beats Jade Cargill.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to be throwing some money Mia Yim's way if that's the case. As now...
Don't you know, who would do that for a great, talented wrestler?
Exactly. Now, final entry. Who's it going to be? Oh my God!
Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a storm warning.
Toni Storm. We have not seen her in over 6 months in the LS11 universe. She has finally made her way to AEW. People have been wondering for ages when we were going to see Toni Storm next after she was taken out at her old position. As now Shafir going after Mia Yim. We are down to the final 6. One of these 6 women is going to face Jade Cargill later tonight. I mean, one of these 5 is Velvet is gone thanks to Toni Storm. And now Toni Storm grabs Marina Shafir and Ty Conti eliminates Shida. Toni Storm eliminates Marina Shafir as now it's Mia Yim who it's eat defeat. Mia Yim, Ty Conti, and Toni Storm.
And, Ty Conti right on Mia Yim. Not giving her any room to breathe.
Conti with a suplex takes down Mia Yim. One of these 3 women is going on to face Jade Cargill later tonight. And Mia Yim looking to make sure it's not Ty Conti. Oh, look at this. Mia Yim pops up and Hurricane Rana. We're down to 2.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mia Yim and Toni Storm.
Storm with a clothesline to Mia Yim. Kicks her in the ribs. Toni Storm going after Mia Yim. Headbutt from Toni Storm.
Toni Storm can't get too focused on delivering offense. All she has to do is get her out.
Toni Storm with another kick now. And Storm fighting away on Mia Yim. Headbutts her again. Toni Storm knows it's going to take a lot to put down Mia Yim. Mia Yim's a tough competitor, that's for sure. Toni Storm with another right hook. And Toni Storm with a 3rd headbutt. Storm grabbing Mia Yim, getting her up to her feet. And Storm grabs onto her again, kicks her in the ribs. Storm pulls her in, pops her up. And Toni Storm... We're going to walk Mia Yim towards the ropes with a power bomb. Knocks her down. Storm gets her up to her feet now, and Toni Storm kicks her in the ribs. Storm hooks the arms.
Brings her up.
Storm Zero. Now she grabs Mia Yim again. Toni Storm.
Mia Yim. Oh, kicks her. Mia Yim trying to last.
For roundhouse, Toni Storm. Oh my God, Storm. Pile driver.
And Mia Yim just kind of folding up on herself there.
Toni Storm grabs onto her, throws her over. Mia Yim managing to hang on. Storm with a boot. Toni Storm is going on to fight Jade Cargill. Toni Storm walks in as the Joker and wins the whole thing.
Tonight we will see Toni Storm versus Jade Cargill for the TBS title.
It was a good shot for Mia Yim there in the end, but the Storm Zero, the pile driver, and then the boot. Center packing. Welcome to AEW, Toni Storm. Her first match in, and she wins the Casino Battle Royale. What a way to kick off Double or Nothing night. We still have plenty of action ahead of us across the next couple hours. So ladies and gentlemen, what a kickoff to the show. We got plenty more coming up, because up next on Double or Nothing, it's the Blackjack Brawl.
A match I gave a name from.
Absolutely, and the winner of this gauntlet match, the way this will work is a gauntlet match. The Ace will be starting it off alongside Scorpio Sky here one-on-one. It will be a standard gauntlet match, and the winner of this gauntlet match will fight either Adam Cole or Chris Jericho for the TNT title in 3 nights' time on the first Dynamite of Season 4, the Dynamite season premiere. So Scorpio Sky making his way to the ring.
So even after WrestleMania and Double or Nothing, still a big week.
Yeah, and I have to do that one solo.
If I'm doing Rampage solo.
That's true. I'm doing the other 4 shows of the week solo. Scorpio Sky makes his way
sad
to
because that was just kind of a tradition. We always do it together. Good times.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Ray, the ace, is...
Oh my God.
The ace is Zack Sabre Jr. A man who we saw just 2 weeks ago at Sakura Genesis.
Xander, 2 weeks ago, this man was hit with a chair by Minoru Suzuki after his match with Okada.
Zack Sabre Jr. making his way to the ring. Sabre Jr. is the ace in the Blackjack Brawl. Can Sabre Jr. run the gauntlet, or will Scorpio Sky shut him down immediately?
And yes, we did forget to make sure we were using the same model.
Whoops, that one's on me 100% that time.
Yeah.
Scorpio Sky and Zack Sabre. He's just wearing different gear. What are you talking about?
No, that's the funny thing. He's wearing the same gear.
As there's a kick now. Scorpio Sky takes out the knee, and Scorpio Sky, roundhouse kick. Sky throwing these quick strikes at Sabre Jr.
Zack Sabre Jr. Xander, I know you haven't seen much of this young man, but he's definitely a fighter, I'll tell you that. At Sakura Genesis 2 weeks ago, before the match even began, he hit Okada in the face with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and from there went on one of the biggest assaults I've ever seen. But Okada made an amazing comeback, which would turn into this here tonight. Zack Sabre Jr. is now in AEW as he knees Scorpio in the corner after a betrayal from Minoru Suzuki.
It does seem crucial to point out Zack Sabre Jr. still part of the LS11 NJPW roster as well. We are just also, similar to how, Kyle O'Reilly and Chris Bay were at Sakura Genesis, people can work at multiple different companies at the same time.
Similar to how Jonah worked for Sakura Genesis.
Exactly.
And Nakamura worked Sakura Genesis.
Exactly. As Scorpio Sky now getting Zack Sabre Jr. back to his feet. Sky throws Sabre Jr. across the ring to the corner. Big forearm strike from Scorpio Sky. And now Scorpio Sky goes up to the top rope. Scorpio. 450 splash. Scorpio Sky taking down Zack Sabre Jr. Now Scorpio Sky with a kick. Throws a jab. Sabre Jr. out of the way.
Scorpio Sky. Oh, going for that big hit there. Out of the way. Oh, wait. Zack Sabre Jr. gets the leg.
And Zack Sabre Jr. takes him down. Takes out the leg.
Zack Sabre Jr. is a technical wizard, Xander.
So it would seem as he's working over the leg here of Scorpio Sky, putting some torque on the knee there, and you can see Scorpio writhing in pain. As Zack Sabre Jr. grabs onto him, pulling back on the arm of Scorpio Sky now.
And now Zack Sabre Jr.
What a transition it could be for Sabre Jr. if he goes
I thought we were going to see Zack come off the top, which he never does as he... Oh, wait. Here comes Scorpio Sky.
Scorpio Sky grabs the leg, kicks at the leg. I was going to say, Zack Sabre Jr., what a turn of events it could be. He could go from losing the IWGP Heavyweight Championship matchup to Okada a few weeks ago to fighting for the TNT title in the first Dynamite of Season 4, where all the records reset for the season. As there's a kick to the arm from Zack Sabre Jr., who's looking to fly again, it would appear. And Scorpio Sky gets hit with a missile drop kick. Sabre Jr. getting him up to his feet. Scorpio Sky kicking at the knees. Scorpio Sky fires away, knocks him back, and Scorpio knocking Zack Sabre Jr. back into the corner. There's a right hook from Scorpio Sky, and again. Scorpio Sky with an uppercut takes down Zack Sabre Jr. and the drop kick into the corner.
Oh, and Zack Sabre Jr. is now reeling. Scorpio Sky has the legs, and now Scorpio Sky giving him payback for what he did earlier.
Into a heel hook now. Sky could look to tap out Zack Sabre Jr. What an upset it would be in Sabre Jr.'s first AEW matchup.
This is what's... Oh, wait. Oh, now Zack Sabre Jr. is getting out. Zack Sabre Jr. is known for his mastery of submission, Xander.
As Scorpio Sky tries to go after him now, and seems we had a bit of a stalemate here. There's a kick to the ribs from Zack Sabre Jr. He grabs Scorpio Sky and drops him with a knee into the back of the neck. Zack Sabre Jr. in just his first few minutes here inside of an AEW ring has gone through hell against Scorpio Sky as he slaps him in the face. And now he goes high-low, taking him down. What a rope break for Scorpio Sky there. And now Zack Sabre Jr. What's he thinking here? Zack Sabre Jr. goes to the outside. He's back up to the top. Zack Sabre Jr. diving elbow to Scorpio Sky.
The elbow connects in a massive way, Xander, and now Scorpio Sky's reeling. Oh, here we go. Michinoku driver.
Cover. But a rope break for Scorpio Sky. And Zack Sabre Jr. grabs onto him again. Zack Sabre Jr. Oh, look at this.
Oh! One second. Xander, this move is called the Bury from EastEnders.
And it looks like it might be the end for Scorpio Sky as Zack Sabre Jr. wrenches back on Bury.
It is a painful hold. Oh my god.
It taps out Scorpio Sky. Who's out next?
Don't feel bad for Scorpio. Guys, don't blame Scorpio though. Literally, Hiroshi Tanahashi was putting that hold once and passed out.
Oh my goodness. Bryan Danielson out next. A dream match for many. Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr.
A dream match, years in the making, ladies and gentlemen.
And as soon as we were supposed to get it, he got injured. Bryan Danielson making his way to the ring.
Yeah, because the universe doesn't like us having nice things.
But we're here now, we can fix it. Bryan Danielson makes his way to the ring, looking to come face to face with Zack Sabre Jr. Think about it like this, if Danielson can win this gauntlet tonight, he's got so much history with both men involved in the TNT title match later tonight. So much history with Adam Cole, dating back over a year and a half, almost 2 years now. And history of Chris Jericho dating back to when Bryan Danielson signed with WWE in 2010. So Zack Sabre Jr. and Bryan Danielson, here we go. Danielson looking to capitalize off the fact that Zack Sabre Jr. is exhausted by now.
Oh, and now, wait, Zack Sabre Jr. going with the legs. But if there's, here we go. Wait, oh, Danielson with an elbow, getting out of it. Oh, and a massive flying elbow again. But if Zack Sabre Jr. is taught anything now in collar matches, he can go a distance.
Absolutely can, but Scorpio Sky already gave him a beating. And now Bryan Danielson throws him across the ring. Bryan Danielson with a drop kick. And now Danielson hits the ropes, and Danielson with another drop kick. Down goes Zack Sabre Jr.
He ultimately understands what Okada did in that match, Xander, which is you have to stay on Zack Sabre Jr.
Look at this, Danielson going right up to that same leg with the same heel hook Scorpio Sky just used a minute ago. Danielson trying to take down Sabre Jr.'s legs here.
Danielson's a great guy, but Xander, he will be ruthless if he has to be.
Absolutely, he's the kind of guy, he says, when you're in the ring with him, you're going to get your effing head kicked in. As now, Danielson with another kick. Bryan Danielson, roundhouse kicks here. Oh, and Sabre Jr. kicks him back into the ropes. Zack Sabre Jr. pushes him into the ropes again, forearm to the back. Sabre Jr. with another one.
As you know, Xander, Daniel Bryan's quite the fan of martial arts. And he kind of lives by the code of one famous mixed martial arts, one of my favorites, Mirko Krokop. Oh, and again, targeting the leg. Speaking of which, that thing is right leg hospital, left leg cemetery.
As Sabre Jr. stretches out the arm of Bryan Danielson, and Zack Sabre Jr. looking to fly. One more time. Oh, went for a knee strike. Danielson got out of the way. Oh, and a clothesline now from Bryan.
And that's why you hardly see Zack Sabre Jr. ever go to the top rope.
And now Bryan Danielson getting him up to his feet. Bryan Danielson with a kick. Here we go. Danielson, these rapid kicks to the chest. Kicks to the midsection. Roundhouse to the head. And now he gets Zack Sabre Jr. up to his feet. Bryan Danielson. There's another kick. Went for a chop. Now a kick from Sabre. Oh, Bury from EastEnders.
Again, the Bury from EastEnders.
But Bryan Danielson, he's a technical wizard of his own right. He managed to avoid it before it could get fully locked in. Sabre Jr. didn't get to fully clasp the arm. And that saved him. Oh, and Danielson went to run at him. Sabre Jr. Side Russian leg sweep.
Oh my God. A modified Bury from EastEnders on the floor.
But again, Danielson doesn't let him get it fully locked in. You know, if Sabre Jr. could get it fully locked in, it'd be all she wrote.
Zack Sabre Jr. here tonight is here.
Psycho knee! 1, 2, 3.
I'm about to say. Zack's here tonight to prove something. And then you got a knee in the face.
Everyone's the same size when you're getting knocked down on your ass. As the next man in the...
Talk about what you wish for.
The next man in the Blackjack Brawl. Rhea Ripley's match isn't until tomorrow. Ricky Starks making his way to the ring.
Talk about what you don't wish for.
Ricky Starks making his way to the ring.
Hey.
I like Ricky Starks a lot, actually. Ricky Starks, He was one of the last men to qualify for this matchup, but we've been seeing a whole career resurgence from him as of late. He struggled to get his feet going. You know, he struggled to get his feet under him when we first started the AEW universe, but now Ricky Starks, a fan favorite in All Elite Wrestling, really starting to see what he's capable of here in AEW. Starks makes his way to the ring.
Very exciting, Xander, to see these two lock up. And if Starks can do this, Starks getting a late entrant into the match.
Absolutely. There's only 2 men left, Sammy Guevara and Hangman Adam Page. The last 2 men to enter. We haven't seen either of them yet, obviously. One of them will be next to face whoever wins this face-off here, as Bryan Danielson and Ricky Starks, 1-on-1. Here we go.
I thought the referee got all dolled up for this.
As now, Ricky Starks. It's a different referee. What are you talking about?
He put on the bow tie. He wants to look good.
I don't know what you're talking about. Continuity errors. Don't worry about it. You won't see it at WrestleMania tomorrow either.
But really? A tuxedo, Jim?
I don't know, man. Is it classy enough? As now, Ricky Starks saying he's done with Danielson early. But that's the last thing you want to do is discount the American Dragon this early in a matchup. As Bryan Danielson grabs onto him, launches Ricky off the ropes. Danielson with an arm drag.
But Xander, like you said, Daniel Bryan was in 3 different bury from extenders. That's going to have its effect on you.
It absolutely will, as now he drop kicks Ricky Starks, though. That's the thing, is Danielson can't let it show any effect on him. He's got to stay on top like he is right here with Ricky Starks.
But Xander, here's the thing about that move. It compromises your legs and your arms.
I'm sure
What does Daniel Bryan use?
His legs and his arms.
Yes.
Actually, I don't know what Daniel Bryan uses. He retired a year ago. This is Bryan Danielson, right? Ricky Starks gets him up on his shoulders. Nails him with a gut check.
Bryan Danielson. Oh, almost getting drop kick, but Danielson moving out of the way. Oh, massive axe handle to the chest of Ricky Starks.
And now Danielson, he was looking to kick his head in. Spear! Starks with a spear. And now Ricky Starks looked like he was setting up for the Rochambeau, but Danielson countered. LeBell lock. LeBell lock is in on Ricky Starks. LeBell lock is in tight on Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks trying to slip out. Ricky Starks moving the hands of Bryan Danielson. Ricky Starks, punching Danielson. Danielson's now in deep trouble as he's grasping the shoulder. That bury from the extender is having its effect.
But now Danielson staggers back. He throws Starks off the ropes. Bryan Danielson with an arm drag sends Starks across the ring.
Danielson, he's starting to kick Ricky Starks. Again. A knockout blow to the head.
One more knockout blow to the head. Now Danielson with a roundhouse kick. And Danielson firing away shots on Ricky Starks. And Danielson. These roundhouse kicks repeatedly. Ricky Starks grabs onto him, knee to the ribs. And Ricky Starks, famouser to Danielson. And now Ricky Starks.
Starks is stomping on Danielson.
Danielson sweeps the leg, though. And now Bryan Danielson telling Ricky Starks to get back up. And Bryan Danielson goes for a right hook. Starks out of the way. And now Danielson. Roundhouse kick. Starks grabs onto him now. Starks. Atomic drop to Danielson. Grabs onto him, though. Now Ricky Starks going for it again. Danielson with an elbow. Busaiku knee attempt.
Forearm by Starks. Starks going for the cover on Bryan, hoping it knocked him out. Kick out by Bryan Danielson.
Danielson showing that American Dragon spirit, kicks back up to his feet with a chomp. Telling Ricky Starks bring it on. Starks knocks him back with a pushing the arm back. And now Ricky Starks gets Bryan Danielson up. Danielson takes out the knee.
Big chop block there by Danielson. And now Danielson making up Starks. Here we go. Running knee from Danielson into the cover.
There's one. There's two. There's three.
Bryan has survived both Zack Sabre Jr. and Ricky Starks.
And Sammy Guevara, his music hit, and he jumps Danielson from behind. Sammy Guevara, the next entry in, gets him up. GTH. Sammy Guevara with the GTH. You can see his fiancée, Ty Conti, has come to the ring with him. And now Sammy Guevara is celebrating like he's already won. Sammy Guevara goes up to the middle rope. Sits down, like I said, looks like he looks like he thinks he's already won. Danielson staggering back to his feet. You should have come off GTH. Danielson, whoa, avoids the right hook. Danielson, snapmare to kick to the back. And now he kicks down. He kicks down Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara went for an enziguri. Danielson with a chop. Blue Psycho knee again to Sammy Guevara.
Danielson is having a smart strategy here, Xander. He's trying to get him in and out.
Lapel lock is in. Sammy Guevara's tapping.
Bad night to be this couple.
Bad night to be Sammy Guevara for sure. He jumps Danielson from behind while Danielson's fatigued and gets punished for it immediately. Which means only one man remains in the gauntlet. And it was one of the only men that's ever defeated Bryan Danielson in the LS11 universe. Hangman Page is all that's left. Bryan Danielson. Oh, wait a minute! Guevara! Poor sportsmanship from Guevara. He lost fair. You tried to cheat to win. You lost fair and square.
And here's another GTH.
Another GTH into a standing shooting star.
Guevara up top.
630 senton.
Leaving him laying.
Well, now here comes Hangman Page racing down the ramp. Hangman has a look of regret on his face as he picks up Hangman Page.
But Xander, what are you going to do if you're Hangman here? What do you do if you're Hangman here? Do you just take the easy pickings?
Well, he's tried to allow Danielson at least a chance to recover, and he might pay for it. Oh, Hangman sweeps the leg of Danielson. Danielson's barely standing at this point, and Hangman Page with a dead eye to Danielson.
Oh my God, Xander, if he hits this.
Hangman Page, I don't think he wants to hit this. Right hook to Danielson. Buckshot lariat. 1, 2, 3. Not the most honorable way to win, but Hangman Page walks into the gauntlet, the last man in, picks up the pieces of Bryan Danielson, and you can just see the guilt written across Hangman's face there.
And now he's set up for a date on Wednesday with either Chris Jericho, with either Chris Jericho or Adam Cole.
That is
this
right.
Tuesday, people.
What a show that's going to be. Hangman Page, he does not look proud of that win at all, but I think he looks at least content with the fact that he's getting a title shot.
What a match. Well, performance for Bryan Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. Both great performances here tonight. But next, ladies and gentlemen,
the big trucks is going to eat the little trucks!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're looking for class, sexiness, testosterone, but sensitivity at the same time, love me tender, as Mr. Presley put it, this is the match for you.
I'm just going to let that one slide. Miro, the Redeemer, who has been on the run of a career as of late. Miro has not been defeated since the Dynamite before Full Gear, and he's been here each and every week. He's been scoring win after win. The only loss he suffered was in a mixed tag team matchup where his wife was the one to take the pinfall.
And now he's here tonight to face off with his rival, Keith Lee, in a final match.
Both men have agreed that win, lose, or draw tonight, this is their final encounter. Miro makes his way to the ring. The Redeemer is here. But now, ladies and gentlemen, the man who's supposed to main event WrestleMania tomorrow, but anyways, Keith Lee! The limitless Keith Lee making his way to the ring. This man has been on a roll as well in AEW. He has only suffered 2 pinfall losses since coming to AEW. One to the then AEW World Champion MJF and a submission loss to Miro back at Winter is Coming.
And now if he can win here tonight and redeem that loss to Miro, he will really put a big stamp out there for what he can do going forward here.
Absolutely. There's plenty of opportunities here in AEW for championships. Of course, you got to think the winner of this match is going to be watching the winner of Darby Allin versus Johnny Gargano very intently for the future, as is just about everyone tonight going to be watching the AEW World title match.
That's it.
As Keith Lee makes his way to the ring.
Lee points to himself here tonight. He's ready to go.
Limitless Keith Lee and the Redeemer Miro. Their third and final matchup. Only their second one-on-one matchup, though, but technically, thanks to the mixed tag match involving both of their wives, CJ Perry and Mia Yim, the score stands 1-1 between these guys. So Keith Lee and Miro, both of them looking to redeem their losses to one another, as Miro goes for a running shoulder block and Keith Lee turns him around. Keith gets him up on his shoulders, and Miro with a roundhouse kick. Miro knocking him back. Miro with another kick. Keith Lee grabs Miro, throws him across the ring. As Keith Lee grabs Miro, and Keith Lee, look at this, Keith Lee powers him across the ring.
Oh, Miro rolls out of the rope. Miro! Oh, belly to belly by Lee!
And Lee didn't even leave his feet. Miro rolls out of the way of the elbow. There's a shoulder block from Miro. Another kick now. Miro ground and pound on Keith. Taking him down. And a kick. And now Miro getting picked back up to his feet. Or getting Keith back up to his feet. And Keith Lee, clothesline. Miro with another kick to Keith Lee. Pulls him in. And a forearm. Knocking him down to one knee. Miro went for a boot. Keith Lee out of the way. Keith grabs Miro for a belly-to-belly. Big move after big move with these two as Keith goes into a cover and Miro kicks out.
And then now Miro picked up by Lee again. Powerbomb!
Keith Lee manages to powerbomb Miro. And now Miro with a double axe handle attempt. Keith Lee getting out of the way. And now Keith. Whoa, look at the strength of Keith Lee. He just spun Miro around and slammed him. Now Keith Lee flies to the top rope. Keith Lee. Cross body, but Miro just scooped him out of the air. Scoops him on his shoulders, and look at this from Miro. Falls back with Lee out of a powerbomb. And now Keith Lee. Oh, a clothesline from Miro. And again now Miro going up to the top rope. Miro perched up high, and Miro went for a thrust kick off the top. Keith Lee dodged it. And Keith Lee gets caught with a kick now. Miro firing away. Miro kicking him back. Keith Lee, look at this again! Caught him out of the air. And Miro kicks out at one. With a match like this between two big guys hitting big moves left and right, who does it favor as the match goes on?
I think it favors probably the more athletic of the two. Which, who knows who that is? It could be Miro, it could be Lee. There's a convincing case for either.
I agree as Keith Lee. Big punch to the face. I thought we were about to see Big Bang Catastrophe.
And now, oh, Keith Lee. Getting Miro. Oh, big elbow by Lee.
Keith Lee with an elbow to Miro. And now Keith getting up to his feet. Keith Lee grabs onto the Redeemer. Miro firing back though. Miro knocks back Keith Lee. And Miro backs up. Much cut kick. Into a cover on Lee, but Keith Lee was in the ropes. Miro now gets Keith Lee up to his feet, and Miro grabs onto Lee, and Miro throws Keith Lee across the ring into the corner. Knee strike connects, taking him down now, and Keith Lee is down. Miro going up to the head.
And now Miro picks up Lee.
Goes for a kick. Keith Lee counters.
Back and forth, ladies and gentlemen, we go. Another belly to belly from Lee.
Keith Lee taking him down now, and Keith grabbing Miro, getting him back up to his feet. Keith Lee kicks him in the ribs. Here we go. Lee gonna look for a Spirit Bomb. 1, 2.
Kick out from Miro.
That move has won Lee many matches in the past, and Miro just shot back up to his feet. And Miro managed to floor Keith Lee. Miro now gets Keith Lee up to his feet, and Miro throws Keith Lee into the corner. Miro puts Keith Lee on the top. What is Miro thinking? Miro, oh my god, throws Keith Lee out to the floor.
What a tumble they're taking by Keith Lee. And now, oh, Miro right back on Lee.
Miro taking him down now, and Miro gets Keith back to his feet. Miro throws him back into the ring, and Miro follows him right back in. Gets Keith up to his feet, and Miro clotheslines him. And a double axe handle. Keith Lee is down. Miro. Oh, God. Miro's looking to fly.
Oh, my God. Flying Redeemer with a knee to the head.
Miro with a knee to the head of Keith Lee, and Miro with another kick. It is all Miro right now, but Keith manages to find the counter. Pops him up, and look at this. Keith Lee wove to the belly. Miro countered into an arm drag. And now Miro runs in. Whoa, Keith! Caught him! Big Bang Catastrophe!
Into the cover.
1, 2.
Kick out again by Miro.
Miro somehow, someway kicked out as Keith Lee with game over. Locks Miro in his own move.
And Miro breaks the hold that he's an expert in, turning Lee over.
And now Miro says, you want to do it? Let's do it right. Good Lord, look at the strength of Miro. A reverse Alabama slam into game over on Keith Lee.
Keith Lee could tap here, ladies and gentlemen, at any moment.
Will Keith Lee succumb to game over like he did a few months ago at Winter is Coming? He's struggling. Keith Lee is struggling. Miro in some trouble as well. Lee and Miro. Keith Lee slides out, takes out the legs of Miro. Miro staggering back to his feet. Keith Lee grabs onto him. Keith Lee grabs Miro up in his arms, and Keith Lee throws Miro across the ring. Now into a cover. Miro is down. 1, 2, no. And now Keith Lee's got him down. Keith Lee, no. Miro sweeps the leg. And there's a kick from Miro. Miro, whoa, got caught and spun out again by Lee. And now Keith Lee goes out of the ring, and Keith Lee going up to the top rope. Miro staggering back to his feet. Keith Lee grabs hold of him.
Lee has hold of Miro. Miro trying to fight out. Oh, into the corner.
Now Keith Lee ties up the arm of Miro. And Keith Lee pulls back on the arm. Miro goes down. Keith with a chop. Keith Lee for another chop. Puts Miro in the corner now. And Keith Lee, what's he thinking here? He's got Miro down, and Keith can do whatever he wants here. He's just instead standing over Miro. Kicks him in the ribs. And again. And again. And there's a third kick. Keith Lee fires away. Miro with a kick to the gut now. Keith Lee gets knocked back. Miro, Machka kick! He grabs Keith back up to his feet. The Machka kick, he decides wasn't enough. He lets out a battle cry in Keith Lee's face.
Oh my God. And now he's going to take him out.
Hits the ropes. Keith Lee caught him. And Keith caught him into another Big Bang Catastrophe.
It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
1, 2, 3.
Keith Lee wins.
Keith Lee beats Miro. Keith Lee defeats the man he was unable to defeat at Winter is Coming. And you know Keith Lee's going to have his sights set on championship gold soon. Whether it be Darby Allin, Johnny Gargano, Adam Cole, Chris Jericho, or even the upcoming All-Atlantic title. Keith Lee scores a huge win over Miro tonight. Championship gold has got to be in the sights of Keith Lee.
I think it will be Xander, the limitless one.
Huge victory there for Keith Lee. Limitless. Keith Lee stands tall. Lee beats Miro in our first one-on-one match of the evening.
Congratulations, Mr. Lee.
We've got plenty more coming up on the show tonight. Plenty more matches. Because, ladies and gentlemen, the next matchup of Double or Nothing, it's career versus title. A battle of career versus title. 32 years of Chris Jericho could all come to an end right now. And it seems Jericho's going for a bit of a throwback tonight.
Chris Jericho, one of the most legendary men in the history of professional wrestling. A man known for character innovation, changing who he is.
He absolutely is. He's been doing this longer than anyone, and there's a reason he's stayed relevant his whole career. Chris Jericho, the man of 1,004 holds, a man of 1,004 nicknames. The Ayatollah of Rock and Rolla, the Savior, the Influencer, the Wizard, and those are just some of the more recent ones. The Lionheart, Chris Jericho, on his way to the ring.
Xander, this season alone has been quite the odyssey for Chris Jericho. Starting out this year being attacked the way he was by Malakai Black, getting involved in that rivalry the way he did with him, having to come back after that and get where he is right now, a TNT title match.
You're absolutely right, and he had to go through the undisputed trials. The trials that were bestowed upon him by this man, the TNT champion, Adam Cole.
And Adam Cole walks in here and I'm full of confidence, full of bravado. But I think Chris Jericho, I was talking with him earlier today and he brought up a great point. Adam Cole's walking around, he's guaranteed to beat me. 1 second, baby! Anyway. But he brought up an interesting point. This has been Chris Jericho's life for 3 decades. He knows this business inside out. Do you think he would risk all of that if he didn't know in his heart he could beat Adam Cole?
Absolutely. You know, that was a big part of Jericho accepting the challenge from Adam Cole. He wouldn't have accepted it if he didn't know he could beat him. Of course, Jericho's had to go through some hellacious trials. The trial of Bobby Fish, who put himself into the match. Kyle O'Reilly, who made Chris Jericho face his old tag team partner Lance Storm. The trials of the Young Bucks, which saw Jericho reunite to battle Violent by Design, which also saw Chris Jericho battle Dirty Dango, the man who held at one point Jericho's most embarrassing defeat, and of course, Brandon Cutler. So Adam Cole tonight looks to end the career of Chris Jericho.
And Xander, you remember that first match, that match Shawn Moxley had to win the TNT title, become the inaugural champion. You remember the reaction when Adam Cole hit him from behind and held up that title.
Absolutely. This place went ballistic for Adam Cole then. And, you know, we've talked about it. You and I have talked about this plenty. Adam Cole does not go long without some kind of accolade to his name. This man is a former NXT champion, a former World Heavyweight champion, a former Money in the Bank winner, a match Chris Jericho invented, a former tag team champion, and now the TNT champion.
Xander, you've been letting out the scorecards lately on the LS11 Universe Discord, by the way. You're not joined our Discord. Wait, dude. All the cool kids are doing it.
Exactly.
But, didn't you learn peer pressure is the best way to find out what you should and shouldn't be doing?
So Adam Cole and Chris Jericho for the TNT title. It's about to go down here at Slammiversary, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a big matchup.
This is either going to be the triumph of Chris Jericho this season or the tragedy. Let's see. Cole, Jericho, here we go.
Oh, Cole throws a super kick, Jericho. Keep in mind, for months now, since these two have started their story, Chris Jericho has called Adam Cole a Jeri-clone. And Adam Cole asked him a great question. You know, Adam Cole, he's known for completely destroying people on the microphone. Think of some rundowns he's had in the past. But he said to Chris Jericho, call me an imitation all you want. At what point does the imitation become so much better that it's no longer an imitation? Super kick! Adam Cole now firing away on Jericho. This is just the first.
Cole said, ironically, Chris Jericho will be the thing. On the night that Cole retires Jericho, Jericho will be the thing that he's been emulating his whole career, and that is one heartbroken little kid.
Absolutely. Is now Chris Jericho working over the knee of Adam Cole. Of course, Adam Cole knows a thing or two about learning from heartbreak.
Yeah.
Anyway. As Chris Jericho now working over the knee of Adam Cole. Adam Cole is known to just find the things that fans love and ruin them.
Yeah, kind of. People love him nonetheless.
German suplex there from Jericho. Adam Cole, just the first of the 6 members of the Undisputed Elite, we'll be seeing in action tonight.
Or just be near something that ruins everything about the early part. Hello, first NXT TakeOver. Anyway, cover here by Jericho. Kick out by Cole.
Cole with a kick out there. Cole staggering back to his feet. Jericho slaps him in the face. Another kick attempt from Jericho. Cole out of the way. Super kick! Let's talk about the Undisputed Elite. We'll be seeing plenty more super kicks later tonight when we get to that ladder match. As there's a kick from Adam Cole, and now Cole getting Jericho back to his feet again. Adam Cole.
Let's not forget, Xander, this is not the Elite's first appearance tonight. Well, this is not the Elite's this is the Elite's first appearance. This isn't their only. Like you said, this is their first appearance of the night. But this is the opening for them. Can they have their night of triumph they've been waiting for?
Absolutely, as now Adam Cole firing away. This is just one of 2 times, whereas the Undisputed Elite have put it, they're going to take out the old guard. Cole wanting to retire Jericho, and Kenny Omega wanting to prove he's the best against CM Punk later tonight. Chris Jericho with the double under up DDT. No, kick out from Adam Cole. And now Jericho. Oh, what a springboard drop kick. Jericho doing this at 52 years old, making it look like it's easy.
Jericho dragging Cole back to the center.
What is Chris Jericho thinking here? He's struggling to move Adam Cole, though. Adam Cole's prone body. Wait a minute, Jericho. Here we go. Looking to turn Cole over for the walls. Walls of Jericho are in.
And he's already trying... And he's trying to climb away. Cole's trying to climb back.
Cole is scratching and clawing towards the ropes. Jericho's got the walls in tight. Cole grasping for dear life towards the ropes.
The weight on Cole's legs.
Even if Cole does manage to escape from this without tapping out, you know that's going to do a lot of damage to Cole's legs, which are his primary offense, comes from his legs. As Jericho gets him back to his feet, and Chris Jericho with Adam Cole. Whoa, Adam Cole flips out of it. Cole went for a right hook. Jericho saw it coming. Jericho had it well scouted. And you got to think Adam Cole might have put himself at a disadvantage here. From these last few weeks of undisputed trials to Jericho. Jericho gets caught with the knee to the back of the neck. Cole into a cover. These last few weeks of trials, 1, 2, kick out from Jericho. Chris Jericho's had chances to learn from Adam Cole. Learn from Adam Cole's friends, his chosen opponents for Jericho. Jericho's been taking weeks and getting better. Cole has barely wrestled since he won the TNT title at Winter is Coming. Judas Effect!
Out of nowhere, Xander! 2, kick out by Cole.
Cole may have kicked out, but look next to Cole's right eye. That Judas Effect got him right in the eye and busted him open. Lion Tamer. The Lion Tamer in from Jericho now. Is Cole going to be forced to tap out? He's already bleeding from the eye. He can barely see out of one of his eyes, but he twists his way out of the Lion Tamer.
And now Cole really needs to start doing this because it's been very Jericho heavy so far in the early half.
Absolutely, as now he throws him in the corner. Adam Cole grabs Jericho. Oh, here we go. Cole looking to turn around. Panama. Sunrise.
Here's the cover hook of the leg.
1, 2, no! Tried to end Jericho's career off Panama Sunrise, but Jericho kicked out. And now Adam Cole getting Jericho back up to his feet. And Adam Cole with a chop.
And Adam Cole trying to find his way back into this. Jericho, German from Jericho, trying to go over a pin, but it's in the ropes.
Cole manages to kick out Jericho, stops the arm. Now Chris Jericho grabs onto Adam Cole, dragging him away from the ropes. Now is Jericho. What's Jericho thinking here? Oh, here we go. Goes for the legs, was going for the walls again. Cole got the legs up and kicked him away. And now Adam Cole goes back towards the corner. Jericho grabs hold of him, and Jericho, German suplex again to Adam Cole. You see Adam Cole grasping at that cut on his head.
He's trying everything he can, Xander, to get the blood to stop.
Absolutely, you got to put pressure on it, but Jericho not putting pressure on Cole in general. Cole manages to kick out again. And now Jericho's got Adam Cole down, grabs onto him, and Jericho slaps him in the face. Oh, he flips him off for good measure. Chris Jericho, I mean, this is the guy that beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't bring that up enough, you know.
No, he's never mentioned it. Super kick from Adam Cole.
Into the cut. Oh, no, I thought he was going for a cover. Sorry. Cole now slapping Jericho.
Cole throws Jericho. Oh, an elbow of his own. Adam Cole with a double axe handle now. And now Jericho's down. Adam Cole getting him up to his feet, and Cole grabs Jericho, throws him over the top rope. Adam Cole went for a right hook. Got Jericho with an enziguri. Jericho sent to the floor. Adam Cole up to the top rope. Adam Cole looking to fly, baby. Diving elbow to the outside.
And Adam Cole already looking to get Jericho back, I think.
Cole went for a kick. Jericho countered. Imagine if Cole were to end Jericho's career on a countout.
What a disappointing way to end a legendary career. But, oh wait, German on the outside.
I don't think that fact's going to stop Adam Cole, though. The boom on the outside.
And now Adam Cole. This match is going to shift gears, ladies and gentlemen.
Cole just said, time to go home, old man.
Jericho's barely moved since he's got back in the ring.
Adam Cole now. Another super kick. Oh, and now Adam Cole. Look at this. Figure 4.
And that's it deep. Jericho's trying to separate it.
Is Chris Jericho about to have to tap his own career away?
Jericho's trying to reach. And Jericho reverses the pressure.
The pressure of the figure 4 has been reversed by Chris Jericho. Adam Cole grasping at his own legs. As Cole staggers, Jericho grabs onto him, scoops him up on his shoulders. Chris Jericho now with Adam Cole. Throws him out of the ring. And now Jericho leaves the ring under his own choice this time.
Volition.
Thank you. Throws him back into the ring. And Chris Jericho now getting some admiration from the fans for a moment. But that's not... Don't stall yourself for too long, Jericho. As Adam Cole waiting for him on the inside of the ring. Whoa! What is a code breaker?
The code breaker. 1, 2. Kick out by Cole.
Adam Cole only just barely manages to kick out of the code breaker. And now Jericho going for Lion Tamer. Cole countered. Adam Cole with another double axe handle. Adam Cole grabbing Chris Jericho. Getting him up to his feet now, and Adam Cole slaps him. And a right hook now. Adam Cole grabbing Jericho. Launches him off the ropes. Cole. Oh! Jericho's face caught the ropes on the way down. And now Adam Cole grabs Jericho again. Launches him into the corner. Big forearm strike. Adam Cole's got him down. Jericho caught with a knee strike now. And now Adam Cole grabs Jericho. Gets him up to his feet. Right hook. And again, Jericho staggered. Jericho's dazed and confused. Adam Cole kicks him in the ribs, pulls him in. Cole pops him up, drops him headfirst onto his knee.
And now Adam Cole is going to retake this. Oh, wait. Oh, Jericho finally get back into this.
Jericho finally finds a counter. Oh, no. Cole backflips. No. No. Into. Boom. 1, 2. No. Jericho digs deep. Hardly anyone has ever kicked out of the boom.
And Cole is incensed right now. He thought that would be the final shot.
He absolutely thought it would be the last shot as Jericho grabs onto him, gets him up. Suplex. Cole staggers. Jericho grabs hold of him now, and Jericho went for another back body drop. Cole countered. Super kick. Cole managed to keep countering these back body drops. And now Adam Cole. Another one. He gets Jericho back up to his feet again. And Adam Cole with Jericho into the corner. Oh!
Wait, here comes Jericho. Oh, a forearm from Jericho.
And now Jericho getting him back up to his feet. Chris Jericho kicks him in the ribs. Went for a right hook. Adam Cole countered again. Cole knocks him into the corner. Super kick! Cole throwing a super kick party preemptively tonight. Gets Jericho back to his feet. Jericho went for a chop. Cole ducked him. Cole, oh no, not like this. Small package. 1, 2, no. Jericho survived, but you can see Jericho gasping on the ground. He's back to his feet though, and Jericho kicks him in the ribs. DDT.
And Jericho keeps going for those. Oh! Just keeps making that wound more and more open. It's really what he's done to really hurt Adam Cole thus far.
Adam Cole is down. Jericho stretching him out now. Jericho has Adam Cole stretching him out, trying to put him down with this surfboard stretch. Modified stretch at least. Adam Cole, tries to cover him. Jericho kicks him off. And now Jericho, misses the super kick, does Adam Cole. Jericho's not gone to the top in a while, and Adam Cole's going to make him pay for it. And Adam Cole says, "Come on, baby," mocking Jericho, who catches him with a back body drop. And now Jericho punching the head of Adam Cole, putting his fist in the wound of Cole again. He's trying to make Adam Cole bleed.
Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cole thought this would be a much simpler match.
He absolutely did. Is now covered again from Jericho, too. No! Adam Cole at 2.9. And now Jericho grabs Adam Cole, dragging him away from the ropes. Adam Cole turned over at the legs. Jericho grabs him. And Lion Tamer.
Oh my god. Jericho. Oh my god. Wait. Cole gets out.
Cole avoids the Lion Tamer again. Adam Cole with another running kick. Got Jericho in the face. Double axe handle. Adam Cole down in the ground and pound now, punching Jericho in the face.
And now Jericho's opened as well.
And Adam Cole, no, Jericho! It's turned into a brawl at this point between these two men.
Well, when you're fighting for your livelihood, Xander, that's what it's going to turn into.
Jericho now grabs Adam Cole, dragging him to the center of the ring. Jericho, one more time. No! Cole knocks him back and Jericho's neck hit the bottom rope. Adam Cole drops an elbow into the rib. And now Cole gets Jericho back to his feet. Adam Cole with a right hook. Firing away. Jericho staggering. Jericho just falls into the corner. A chop from Adam Cole. And another elbow strike. Adam Cole saying it's time to go home.
God, Jericho doesn't have much left, but he's going to keep fighting.
You see blood now coming from Jericho's left eye. Cole and Jericho have matching wounds on either side of their faces.
I guess Jericho's logic is if you're going to lose, if this is going to be it, make it count.
Forearm strike from Jericho. Went for a chop. Adam Cole caught him. No, not again. Small package. No. And now Adam Cole with another double axe handle. He gets Jericho back up to his feet. Adam Cole with a kick. And Cole looking to drop Jericho on his neck. Does it again. Jericho's down. Is he out? It could be all she wrote. Adam Cole grabs him. And Adam Cole mocking him at this point. Cole. There's the kick to the knee.
Oh my god, here we go, people.
Panama Sunrise.
And Jericho just falling over to the floor in a heap.
Adam Cole mocking Jericho. Mockingly saying, "I'm sorry, I love you." And blows a kiss for good measure. Adam Cole. The boom. 1, 2, 3. Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's career is over.
What a way to go.
Over 30 years in the business. And as of tonight, Chris Jericho will never, ever wrestle in AEW again. Adam Cole takes down a living legend.
Towards the end of this match, people, I'm convinced Jericho no longer cared whether it was his last match anymore or not. He just didn't want to lose to Cole.
And in the end, your winner, and still the TNT champion, Adam Cole, baby.
Adam Cole holds that TNT championship high, and Jericho just looks heartbroken.
Chris Jericho, I suppose, will give his final farewell this Tuesday on Dynamite.
After all he's been through this season, just to come up short in the last match like this, it's heartbreaking.
But now it's time for things to get messy.
We thought you saw blood last time.
Yeah, this matchup will not count towards the official record books of LS11 Universe. Neither man's win-loss will be affected by this match because this match is a lights-out match where anything goes and falls count anywhere.
Mox talked about Sami Callihan recently and said, yes, this will be a lights-out match. No, it will not count towards our records. That's intentional. He does not want what he's about to do to Sami Callihan to be recorded in the history books. You're all about to witness a true grudge match, that the kind of which is very rare in hardcore wrestling.
Sami Callihan, the death machine, making his way to the ring.
These two at one point were a team on the Indies way before either one of these men broke out in this business. They were known as the Switchblades years before Jay White made it cool.
Sami Callihan makes his way to the ring. You talk about Jay White. Sami Callihan normally was supposed to be part of LS11 Impact, and then suddenly Bound for Glory came and he wasn't there. And where did he show up? But the first Dynamite of 2K22, where he laid out this man, costing him a #1 contenders match to the AEW World title.
And that sent them on a path towards one another that's been raging ever since. And you had Moxley's best friend, Eddie Kingston, jump in to defend his honor. They had an incredible match at the buy-in. Not the buy-in, at Winter is Coming. I forget we've had 2 specials. I forget there's been a long gap between Full Gear to now.
Yeah, it's a really long gap, unfortunately.
It's been a 5-month gap, roughly? 4 months?
Yeah, something like that.
5 months, 4 months? We should probably... Huh?
4.
Okay. We should probably more evenly spread out the pay-per-views, but AEW doesn't, so...
Oh, and Mox immediately launches into an elbow strike. Remember, the referee's just here to say ring the bell. Anything goes as Mox is firing away and sends Sami out.
And Mox is already saying, I'm not fucking with the ring.
There's a kick down. Moxley kicks Sami Callihan. John Moxley grabs onto him, and John suplexes him.
I don't need a wrestling ring. I don't need the 4 corners to kick Sami Callihan's ass. And and a kendo stick into the head.
John Moxley make it personal as Sami Callihan with a bicycle kick. Callihan now with Moxley throws him at the referee. Oh, and a forearm strike from Mox now. John Moxley looking under the ring now. What is John Moxley looking for?
He's looking for more hardware, Xander, and he's found one.
He's got a chair off the head of Callihan.
Oh!
Moxley firing away on the death machine. Callihan knocks the chair out of Moxley's hand. Callihan now throws Moxley into the ringside area. And now Sami Callihan grabs onto him, gets him up on his shoulders, and Callihan... Oh my god, what's he doing here? Launches Moxley into the ring post. And now Callihan firing away on John Moxley. Grabs onto him and a suplex. Takes him down.
Right into that ring post too. And now, oh my god.
Callahan, oh my god.
Into a crossface.
And Moxley's got to fight to survive. Hits an elbow. And again, Moxley managed to fight Callihan off of himself that time. And now John Moxley and Sami Callihan. Callihan, oh! Across the steps goes Mox.
And now, Mox into a cover on, Callihan into a cover on Moxley on the outside. Kick out by Moxley.
Defiance of Moxley kicks out at 1. Now Callihan mocking another one of Moxley's friends. Multiple of Moxley's friends being mocked there. And thrown into the barricade goes Callihan.
Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god. Oh, you thought he was throwing him into the stairs. Sami avoids. Sami now coming at Moxley. Oh, hard clothesline on the outside.
And now Sami Callihan grabbing John Moxley and throws him across ringside again. And now Callihan with Moxley into the steps. Callahan's got him down. John Moxley being picked back up. Callihan again across the steps goes Moxley. And now Sami Callihan with a stomp attempt. Moxley got out of the way, and now Callihan. Gets Moxley back up, and Moxley, jawbreaker. Clothesline. And now Jon Moxley looking into the ring. What is Moxley getting? Oh my God, he's got Callihan's bat.
He's got Lucille. No, wait, that's... Oh, yeah, he's got his Lucille.
Oh, but now Callihan fights back. Callihan tried to escape into the ring, but that was just a diversion. Knocks down Moxley into another cover from Callihan. 1, no, Moxley out at 1. And Moxley knocks the bat into the ropes. Callihan, too focused on trying to beat up Moxley. He boots him. As Moxley, oh, kick to the back again from Callihan, who's going after the ribs. Boots him in the head. And now Callihan. See if they can hear. Sami Callihan grabs the arm of Moxley, bending back the hand. Jon Moxley in trouble. Callihan knees to the back of Jon Moxley.
And the wounds are still fresh, Xander, for Jon Moxley. Let's not forget Xander. Oh my God, wait. Chop block!
Callihan reaching for his bat, but Moxley knocks it away. It falls out of the ring.
Let's not forget that bat was used, on someone who Jon Moxley respects dearly and wrestled this few nights ago, Wheeler Yuta.
You're absolutely right, as now Callihan rolls back into the ring and Moxley catches him. Big forearm attempt. Callihan counters. Now Sami Callihan. Knee to the skull of Jon Moxley. Pulls him in now, and Moxley takes a tumble to the outside. And now Callihan grabs the kendo stick, bashes it off the body of Jon Moxley, and breaks it. And now Callihan. Oh no. Callihan with a baseball bat and chair in the same area has never been good for anyone. Just ask Eddie Edwards. Chair to the skull from Callihan. And again, Sami Callihan.
And that chair is becoming a crumpled mess.
Moxley knocks him back now, and Jon Moxley with Sami Callihan throws him back into the ring. Callihan now back to his feet. Callihan, whoa. Swinging neck breaker to Moxley. This is not going to be a technical masterpiece by any standpoint, ladies and gentlemen, as now Moxley slams Callihan into the corner. Goes for a chop. Sami with a kick to the ribs. And now Sami Callihan with Jon Moxley. Throws him back out of the ring. Slides out after him, and Callihan grabs the chair. Oh my God. You could hear the chair connect with the head and with the body of Moxley, the steel warping over the bones. Callihan, another chair shot. Throws the chair down at Moxley. Callihan dropping the chair next to Jon.
But yeah, Xander, as I was saying, what? Oh! Let's not forget, Moxley's coming off a match. Oh my God, wait a minute.
Whoa! Win for Paradigm Shift.
Moxley coming off a match on Rampage. He wrestled Wheeler Yuta as... Moxley avoids the bat. And he gets cracked, and Moxley's bleeding.
Callihan might have just cracked his skull. And now he's going up to the head. Moxley dodges the baseball bat. Got him across the chest with it, though. And now Moxley knocks the bat away. The bat wedged between the ring and the mat now. The bat seems to be been taken out of play by Moxley. But at what cost? Mox.
Pile driver!
Pile driver on the floor. One. No, my God. Callihan just powered out at 1. And kicks up to his feet with a clothesline. Now Sami Callihan. Knee to the skull of Moxley. Callihan looks under the ring. Moxley wasn't down long enough for that to work. And now Moxley bends the arm back. He's looking to snap the arm of Callihan like a toothpick. We get Sami Callihan back up to his feet now, and Jon Moxley throws him back into the ring. Moxley. Callihan rolling back to his feet now, and Sami Callihan. Whoa, got him in the ribs. This is how he beat him a winner. He's coming. Package pile driver. Cover. 1, 2. No! Moxley managed to kick out this time. You can see Moxley is writhing as Callihan goes out of the ring, and Callihan trying to get his bat, but it is thoroughly stuck. So instead he's going to settle for a table.
Oh!
And now Callihan.
A table on the outside, and the ref wants to get away from this.
The ref's not got many places to go, though, as Moxley bending back the arm again. Moxley really wants to break that arm. And that's the arm that Callihan used to swing the bat, so it makes sense. As Moxley throws him back into the ring. And now Moxley looking into the ring himself. Callihan follows him to the outside. Callihan and Moxley fires back. Moxley knocks him back.
Moxley staying on him. Callihan whipping the leg down into the corner of that table. Now, oh wait, Callihan throwing Moxley back into the ring. And drop kick by Moxley, caught catching Callihan.
And now Moxley. Look at this, Moxley. Oh, a knee on the arm.
And, oh wait. Oh! Oh, a great suplex there. Oh, and bringing the chin down too of Callihan.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Holding him in there for that lariat Xander. Covered by Callihan.
And now Moxley. Whoa. Moxley into a jawbreaker. Moxley grabs Callihan, kicks him in the ribs. Now John Moxley. Oh, God. What is Mox thinking? Mox. Oh! Callihan missed the table by a mile and instead hit the floor.
And now comes the shovel. Hey, Paul.
And now Moxley looking back into the ring for more toys.
And he can't find it. He's almost getting frustrated with it. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think Moxley's thinking of something with bad intentions. Throws Callihan into the table.
And now Moxley.
Here we go. He's up for the suplex through the table. And Moxley, right with the shovel again, going after him. Throwing him into the referee, too. A great combo from Callihan as he punches Moxley while he's on the floor. Moxley is getting just pounded by Callihan right now. Callihan, you wouldn't know about how he's fighting. He went through a table 2 minutes ago. Knee to the head.
You wouldn't be able to tell this guy took a pile driver on the floor either. He's just he's not human. I'm almost positive. And now Moxley throws him into the ring post. That rung his bell.
And the chair by Moxley.
And John Moxley with another chair shot. Takes down Callihan. John Moxley. Callihan back to his feet. Callihan! No, Moxley out of the way. And now Moxley grabs Callihan. No, Callihan launches Moxley into the ring apron, or into the barricades.
And you see the shattered remains of the table.
Moxley with a kick to the ribs. Moxley with a running elbow. This match is Falls Count Anywhere, but these two have primarily just been right around the ring tonight. Oh, and Moxley cracking a kendo stick off the head of Callihan. Splinters it. You don't think there's going to be some remaining wood in the head of Callihan after that one.
And now, oh, he's stopping him. Oh, elbow to the head.
And now Moxley takes him down with another elbow to the head. John Moxley now grabs a chair, hits it into the head of Callihan, and again. Viewer discretion was advised for this match for a reason, folks. Callihan rolls out of the way now, and Callihan grabs Moxley, throws him into the barricade. And now Callihan throws him across the ringside area again. Callihan back into the ring for a moment. Slides out on the other side. Moxley shoves him. And now Moxley with Callihan. Into the steps.
And I think Moxley... Oh, Moxley has the steps.
Throws them at Callihan's head.
Anything is a weapon, Xander.
Even the human body, as Moxley drops Callihan with a DDT. And now Moxley grabs Sami. And Jon Moxley... Oh, into the barricade. And Sami caught the steps on the way down. Sami getting picked back up by Moxley. Moxley kicked in the knees. Callihan firing back. Callihan kicks out the knees of Moxley. Callihan super kick.
Back and forth we go, ladies and gentlemen, between these two modern hardcore legends.
Moxley slides back to his feet, tries to duck him. Callihan launched up the ringside, launched up the ramp.
And they're fighting up the ramp now, Xander.
They're on that steel ramp. Moxley drops him with a knee in the back of the head again. And again. Mox now sending Callihan up the ramp again, drops him. Jon Moxley.
Jon Moxley and Sami Callihan could fight like this all night.
You know they would if they were allowed to. As now Moxley kicked in the ribs by Callihan, and Sami Callihan lifts him up. Pile driver. But oh my god, Moxley just powered back up, and now Callihan
again
into a second pile driver on the entrance ramp.
And it has to be over now, Xander.
That's gotta be it.
He gets his revenge on Moxley.
Moxley managed to kick out. Somehow, someway, Moxley just kicked out.
And now, he's just kicking the back.
Callihan kicks him in the head now. Sami Callihan with Moxley. Callihan pulling back on the arm of Jon Moxley. Breaking the fingers. Attempting to break the fingers of Mox. Knee into the back. Moxley's down. And now Callihan with Moxley. Knee to the face.
Callahan's practically playing with him at this point.
Playing with his food before he finishes it, but Moxley throws him up the ramp. These two on the entrance stage now. Moxley grabs Callihan. Launches him down the ramp again.
If you tuned into this match looking for a technical masterpiece, you came to the wrong place. This has been a fight.
In every sense of the word. Callihan with a knee smash to the face of Mox. And into the back of the knee. And again. And again. Moxley's down. Callihan with another kick to the back. Sami Callihan kicking Jon Moxley in the back repeatedly. And again. Callihan bends the arm back. Sami Callihan, like you said, he's a predator playing with his wounded prey at this point. Callihan, I'm pretty sure, has Moxley beat, and I think he knows it just as well as everyone else.
And Moxley can barely move right now.
Mox is out of it. Callihan, Mox kicks out the knees of Sami Callihan, grabs hold of him. Mox launches him into that light. And now Mox steps back. Callihan catches him though, and Callihan, knee to the face. Mox is out. Cover. 1, 2. Moxley forces the shoulder off the mat somehow, some way. Moxley launches himself into Callihan now. Callihan is down. Moxley getting him back up to his feet now. What is Jon Moxley thinking? He throws Callihan at the referee. Says count it. Moxley looking to end it. Grabs Callihan.
And a massive paradigm shift for Mox.
Paradigm shift on the stage. Followed by a suplex. Mox is looking to put the exclamation point on this matchup for a second paradigm shift.
Here's the cover. Hug of the leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh! How did it not end there, Xander?
Jon Moxley. The paradigm shift is one of the most dangerous moves in wrestling, and Callihan just kicked out of 2 of them.
the prospect of both these men. Callihan delivering 2 pile drivers and Moxley keeping going. Moxley delivering 2 paradigm shifts and Callihan continuing.
These two fighting back down the ramp at this point. We could be in the closing moments of this match, it feels like.
And oh, again with that hellacious striking combo from Callihan into the cover.
Cover again. 1, 2, no! Moxley barely got a shoulder up, launches himself at Callihan.
DDT! And now Callihan's bleeding. They go back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. Drop kick by Moxley.
Moxley now with a stomp. John Moxley with another one. Mox stand on top of Callihan again now, and Moxley gets him up now. John Moxley suplexes him again. Moxley with a kick. Mox takes down Callihan, and John Moxley knee to the face of Callihan.
Mox and Callihan going so far at one another here tonight, and now Callihan, knee to the head by Moxley.
Moxley's got him down now. What is Moxley thinking at this point? Shoves Callihan, punches him. No, Callihan with a takedown. Sami Callihan gets him up to his feet now, and Sami, no, Moxley with a forearm. Moxley floats over. DDT takes down Callihan. A kick now, John Moxley getting him up to his feet, and Mox, he grabs hold of Callihan, throws him to the bottom of the ramp. Oh my God, there's exposed concrete there, Ray. There's exposed concrete. Moxley!
Moxley! Paradigm shift!
1, 2, 3. That's what it took. A third paradigm shift, this time on concrete.
Ladies and gentlemen, after a match like that, neither two men are the same.
John Moxley, I would say, would go down in the history books as the winner, but it was an unsanctioned lights-out match. So Moxley gets the pride of knowing he pinned Sami Callihan to the mat. Look at the blood on the face.
Xander, that wasn't... The test tonight was to see whose will to survive was stronger. And Moxley, I think, did it.
Moxley gets the win. We got more action coming up on Double or Nothing, as MJF battles his former bodyguard, Wardlow. MJF, the former AEW World Champion, making his way to the ring. It's not been a great few months for him since Full Gear when he lost the title. Things have not gone the way of Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He's lost his rematch to Darby Allin. He and Wardlow failed to capture the AEW Tag Team titles from FTR. Now he finds himself in a battle with Wardlow one-on-one with no help.
And you have to ask yourself, Xander, this is the first time we've had an AEW pay-per-view where MJF wasn't closing it out.
It is the first time MJF's not been in a title match on pay-per-view. It's very strange to see. MJF makes his way to the ring. As I said, he was the first AEW World Champion. He's the salt of the earth for a reason. Remember, MJF, he fired Wardlow. He thought he'd gotten rid of Wardlow because at first Wardlow was not under contract with AEW. And Wardlow was immediately signed to a talent contract, and the match was made. Wardlow versus MJF. This is Wardlow's first big opportunity to really break out. We saw him have a match at Full Gear against Keith Lee, but Wardlow was still being held back by MJF, who, quite honestly, when Wardlow was under contract to MJ was more concerned with Wardlow hurting MJF's future opponents than he was with letting Wardlow get wins.
Xander, he was in his employee, to be fair, but Wardlow stepped out on his was let go, but since he stepped out on his own, and now we're getting this match. As you said, Wardlow, MJF, this is a grudge match. Wardlow does feel like he was ignored. MJF feels like you were hired as a bodyguard. You want to get hired as talent, and you're more than welcome to. He doesn't even really understand why this match is happening.
MJF still feels he should have been the one fighting in the main event for the world title. Of course, we know MJF's got problems with both men in our main event tonight. But without any further ado, it is the matchup we've all been waiting for. MJF and Wardlow, one-on-one. Here we go. Wardlow reaches out for MJF, punches him in the gut. Wardlow now with an uppercut.
Oh! Knees to the gut as well for Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
And the former AEW World Champion looks like he's already questioning his life choices right now. There's an uppercut. And Wardlow's just circling MJF right now. He's circling him like a wolf circles a wounded prey. And now Wardlow, let the symphony begin.
Oh my God.
Walking MJF around the ring for a powerbomb. Whoa, MJF!
MJF getting out. MJF!
Tries to grab Wardlow, who shoves him away, and there's a jab from Wardlow. Now he's bringing the knees into the chest again. Wardlow takes him down now, and Wardlow gets MJF up to his feet. MJF kicked in the ribs. Wardlow pulls him in, and Wardlow. Powerbomb! Wardlow now getting MJF back up to his feet. There's a jab. Wardlow kicks him in the ribs, punches him in the back. And now Wardlow getting him up to his feet again. Wardlow with a chop. MJF gets shoved away, and Wardlow gets jabbed by MJF. MJF softening up the arm of Wardlow. MJF trying to soften up the arm for Salt of the Earth, but MJF turned his back on Wardlow, who suplexes him without leaving his own feet. And now Wardlow with an elbow to MJF. Wardlow grabs onto MJF now, picking him back up to his feet. Wardlow with a jab. MJF with a knee strike. And now MJF grabs Wardlow, taking him towards the corner. Head first into the turnbuckle. Wardlow gets the arm tied up by MJF.
Trying to soften that arm up for Salt of the Earth, Sander.
It's a good strategy. You know, if Wardlow loses one of his arms, it's going to be harder for him to hit some of his signature offense. And now MJF grabs onto Wardlow, and MJF, managed to lift him just enough for an atomic drop. I think MJF might have been trying to do a spine buster, but realized he had to modify it halfway through. Wardlow uses the other arm. Whoa, went for a kick. MJF out of the way. Now MJF, knee into the back of Wardlow. MJF grabs the arm, and look at this. Like you said, Ray, softening up the arm, stomping on the hand now, trying to take away the power bombs from Wardlow.
And again, he's going for it. Oh, he's going for that hand once again, stomping it out.
This is a brilliant strategy from MJF, I have to admit it. I may not like him, we may not get along, but I have to admit that going after the hand is a brilliant move. It doesn't matter how big you are, if you have a broken arm, you ain't sitting in that Salt of the Earth for long. And now MJF, this is how he beat Kenny Omega over a year ago!
Oh my God!
The pump handle slammed to Wardlow.
And he got him up for it too.
But remember when MJF did that to Omega, he rolled him through, off of it and held the tights. One. Wardlow kicked out at 1.
MJF thought he did enough to finish off Wardlow there.
And now MJF getting Wardlow back to his feet, and Wardlow headbutts MJF and floors him. And now Wardlow, think about everything MJF's put him through over the last year. And now it's Wardlow's turn for some revenge. The powerbomb symphony begins. There's the first powerbomb of the night. And MJF folds like an accordion. Wardlow with a knee off the jaw of MJF. I think many people here are hoping that shattered MJF's jaw, so we'll have to have it wired shut.
And another. Oh my God. Powerbomb!
That's 2. Wardlow is getting his money's worth out of MJF tonight. He's going for a third. A third powerbomb!
And MJF is reeling.
MJF's down. Wardlow grabs him. Wardlow. F10! Wardlow with the F10 because he says it's twice as impressive as the original. Into a cover. 1, 2, 3. Wardlow sets himself free from MJF, and Wardlow is his own man in AEW now. Almost makes you wonder, what happens when Wardlow sets his sights on a championship?
That's the question, Xander. There are so many championships in play at the moment. Wardlow could easily try to challenge for the All-Atlantic title. Wardlow could easily try to go for the TNT Championship or even the AEW World title. That knee was stiff from Wardlow, but here was the F10, Xander.
MJF did not move after that. Ray, you're an MMA guy. You've walked me through what it looks like when a man is knocked unconscious, and MJF was a man knocked unconscious.
You see the eyes rolling to the back of his head. I think that knee was the thing that ultimately probably put him out. But, yep, MJF still trying to gather his thoughts of what happened. Wardlow victorious at Double or Nothing.
LS11 is Wardlow's world, but now we move into the TBS title match. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to guaranteed crown a new champion. As here comes a woman who went through the Casino Battle Royale tonight. Toni Storm is here.
And she, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't think she's feeling the effects of that match.
She may have had the fortune of being the Joker in that matchup, but she still had to go through hell and back to win it. And now she has to go to literally go to hell and back to beat Jade Cargill. Because Jade Cargill is a woman who has pretty much never lost in the LS11 universe, outside of ladder matches and battle royals. Toni Storm makes her way to the ring.
She's ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. The inaugural LS11 Universe AEW TBS champion.
Remember, this championship will be featured primarily on AEW Rampage. You will see some crossover into Dynamite occasionally, but the winner of this matchup will primarily be the face of the women's title on Rampage, the newly formed Wednesday show hosted by Ray Wood, as here comes Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill has said that when she fights for the TBS title, it officially will stand for That Bitch Show, as that is what Jade Cargill calls herself, but I'm not going to go full JR here. I'm not going to go on a tirade saying the word 1,000 times. Jade Cargill making her way down to the ring. Cargill and Storm, this matchup, and it's ironic that Jade Cargill fights someone named Storm. As we all know, Cargill a big fan of Storm from the X-Men. At one point has modeled her look and her attires after Storm in the past.
This match, ladies and gentlemen, is a big one to crown the inaugural TBS champion. Here we go.
And there you can see the TBS title, its first appearance here in LS11 Universe. What a matchup we're about to have here. Storm and Cargill. Two bright stars in the making here in AEW. Toni Storm knows what it's like to win gold in the LS11 Universe. She's a former SmackDown Women's Champion over in WWE as Cargill grabs onto her. Oh, looked like she might have been trying to set up Jade early. Toni Storm rolls her through.
Toni Storm, here's the cover. One kick out by Cargill.
Jade Cargill managed to kick out, and Toni Storm now stalking her. Storm kicks her in the ribs, and Toni Storm. There's a kick from Cargill. Jade Cargill grabs her, scoops her up, knee into the back of Toni Storm. And now Jade Cargill getting Storm up to her feet. Jade grabs onto Toni, lifts her up, and Jade Cargill throws her across the ring.
What a massive powerbomb there from Jade Cargill to Toni Storm. Cover, two, kick out by Storm.
Toni Storm managing to kick out there, and you gotta think it's pretty good strategy from Cargill going for these big moves and big pins very early on against Toni Storm, trying to capitalize off the fact that Toni is definitely not in a good way after that Casino Battle Royale.
That's right, Xander. Oh, and now Cargill connecting massive chops.
Because the thing with Toni Storm in the Casino Battle Royale earlier, it's not like Keith Lee at All Out, where Keith Lee walked into a one-on-one situation and just immediately grabbed Adam Cole and launched him. Toni Storm had to fight to win.
That she did, Xander. That she did. And that could really come into play with how this match goes moving forward. Cargill, yes, she went through a hellacious match with, a big back body drop from Jade Cargill there. She went through a hellacious, a big boom from Storm. As I was saying, she went through a hellacious match with Statlander in order to get this opportunity. But she's had, 4 days to heal?
Exactly. She's had since Wednesday night to heal. Toni Storm's had a little over an hour. And Storm with a kick takes her down, though. Now Toni Storm going up to the top rope. Toni Storm Frog Splash! Toni Storm going back up to the top. Storm looking to come off the top again, but Jade got her knees up. And now Jade Cargill getting her up to her feet. Cargill, knees to the ribs. Jade Cargill, pump handle, slams her into the mat. Toni is down and Jade getting her up to her feet. Jade Cargill, right hand, setting her up for Jaded. Cover. But Toni's hand was on the ropes. Poor ring awareness there for Jade Cargill, who's still very young in her career. She only made her debut back in 2020.
And now she's picking up Storm.
Punches her, taking her down. Look at this. Jade Cargill lifts Toni Storm up over her head.
And oh my god, look at all the air. Oh, dropping her down.
Jade now getting Toni up to her feet. Jade Cargill goes for a kick. Toni Storm counters. Storm, oh, here we go. Pile driver. Storm managed to power Cargill up. Cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Cargill.
Storm is really starting to think what she's going to have to do here to put down Cargill. Oh, kicking Cargill while she's down. And now Toni Storm coming after her. Big drop kick from Jade Cargill.
An impressive drop kick from Jade. She grabs onto Toni, dragging her away from the ropes. Jade Cargill drags Toni Storm away from the ropes towards the center of the ring into a cover now. Cargill. 1, 2, kick out from Toni Storm. Toni staggers back to her feet and Cargill grabs onto her. Cargill puts her into the ropes now and Jade Cargill with a right hook. Puts Toni in the ropes again and now Jade scoops her up. Oh my god. Puts her in the ropes. I thought she was going to throw her to the outside. Jade Cargill bringing her knees into the ribs of Toni Storm repeatedly. And Jade Cargill throws her across the ring with a fall-away slam. And now Cargill grabs on the Storm, pulling back on the arm.
Oh, Storm avoids. Storm went for a big knee, but Cargill again with a back body drop.
Every time Toni Storm starts getting offense reeling, Jade Cargill finds a way to shut it down. Storm rolls through and Toni Storm, here we go! Storm! 0! 1, 2, no!
Storm really needs to stay on Cargill here if she wants this win. Oh, and she is. Cargill's starting to reel here. Cargill's starting to back up.
Cargill grabs her. Oh my god, pumps her up into a Samoan drop. And now she gets her up to her feet and Jade Cargill. Knee to the ribs. Oh god, she's going to do it again. Look at this. Lifts Storm up, flips her over, and slams her right on her face in the center of the ring. And now Jade grabs onto her. Dragging Toni away from the ropes. Jade Cargill into a cover on Storm. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Toni Storm. And now Jade with a kick. Cargill grabs onto Storm, and look at this. Cargill gets her up. Powerbomb! We've seen just how effective a powerbomb can be just a moment ago, and now she's wishboning the leg of Toni Storm. And Jade Cargill into a head scissor, elbowing Toni Storm in the head repeatedly, takes her down. Storm is down, and Cargill grabs onto her. Jade gets her up to her feet. What a kick from Jade! Cover on Storm. 1, 2, no! Toni Storm barely got the shoulder up, and now Jade Cargill. She feels like she's got it won at this point. She's bracing herself here as Toni Storm staggers. And Cargill into a bulldog choke on Storm. Toni Storm is in some trouble here. Cargill wrenching it in.
Cargill trying. Storm needs to move. Storm gets out.
Storm back to her feet, goes for a kick. Cargill grabs her. Belly to belly. Taking down Toni. Now Cargill rolls her over and Jade Cargill gets her up. Cargill lifts her overhead for a military press drop. And now Cargill pulls back on the leg. And again, Toni Storm is down. And now Cargill. Here we go. If she can hit this second Jaded, it might be all she wrote. Cargill grabs her. Storm with an elbow. And again.
Storm managing to boy Jade for the second time. Big drop kick to the back.
The drop kick takes down Jade, and now Toni with another kick. Toni Storm hooks the arms, lifts her up. Storm 0. A second Storm 0 from Toni Storm. And now Storm kicks her in the ribs for another pile driver. Toni Storm knows she's got to do everything and anything to put down Cargill. Pulls her in. Storm going for one more. No!
Cargill with the big knee to Storm.
And now Cargill with Storm up on her shoulders. Jade Cargill. Head first into the turnbuckle.
And now Storm trying to come back. Storm kicking Cargill. Big clothesline. Cargill is reeling again. Storm trying to get her down while she can.
And now Toni Storm with a chop, knocking back Cargill, knocking her into the ropes. Storm, right hand attempt. Cargill grabs onto her now, and Jade. Oh God, Jade. Power bomb. Into a cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out from Toni Storm.
Cargill. Oh,
here we go. A second. Jaded. Cover. But Toni Storm is in the ropes again. And Storm powers right back to her feet. Toni Storm running on adrenaline now.
Toni. Oh, Jade Cargill could have just cost herself the TBS title with her. Oh, big boot from Storm.
Toni Storm's got her down. Hip attack into the corner.
The inexperienced Xander could have been the thing that ultimately cost Cargill the TBS title.
It's Toni Storm firing away with a rapid offense. Takes a sidestep now, and look at this. Toni Storm. Oh my God, she powers Cargill up. Power bomb. 1, 2.
No.
Cargill kicked out. There's an elbow strike from Toni Storm. And now Toni Storm. Here we go with Cargill. Toni's going up to the top rope. Toni Storm is perched up to the top. Telling Cargill to bring it on. Oh, launched herself for a drop kick, but fell short. And now Cargill looking to capitalize. Cargill. Whoa, Storm flipped out of it. Toni. Storm. 0. 1, 2, 3.
Toni Storm is the inaugural AEW TBS champion for LS11 Universe.
What a victory for Toni Storm. Found that last counter. I think if Cargill had hit that, it would have been all she wrote for Storm. And Storm in
Xander, I'm gonna go even better. If she hit when she hit the Jaded, if she was not in the ropes, I think Jade Cargill will be currently TBS champion.
I think you're absolutely right. Toni Storm, your winner and new TBS champion. A storm has come to LS11 Universe, all right. Toni Storm, a year since her last title reign, now holds the TBS championship.
You gotta feel for her.
But now it's time for the match you all came to see tonight. One of the matches you all came to see. A match 2 years in the making.
Ladies and gentlemen, part 3.
The best kept secret is here. Secret no more. Buddy Matthews, a former TNT champion. I'll walk you through the story for those that haven't been here the whole time. 2.5 years ago, the inaugural LS11 SummerSlam, Malakai, then known as Aleister Black, confronted Buddy Matthews, then known as Buddy Murphy, and said, I want you to be my first opponent. And on that night, one black mass later, and Malakai Black got his first victory in his LS11 career. Just over 6 months later, the inaugural LS11 WrestleMania, Malakai had then won the United States Championship, and Matthews, then Murphy, challenged him to a rematch of a lifetime and became, at this point, across 3 years of the LS11 universe, the only man to pin Malakai Black to the mat. And that brings us to tonight. It's the rubber match.
And let's not forget, Buddy Matthews, he's been locked into this with this man. And Malakai Black, this has grown to an obsession for him.
It absolutely has.
he's completely gone unhinged on this subject because Malakai Black, his ultimate goal is to control AEW. And he feels as long as Buddy Matthews is here and has this win over him, has something he can't have, it will forever bother him. Tonight, Malakai Black, we've seen a lot of him over this past year. We've seen him do a lot of things. Tonight, I think we're going to see a different version of Malakai Black.
And that's the thing that scares me about this match. It's been 2 years since they last met one-on-one. Of course, they had that tag match at the buy-in a few weeks ago featuring Jonah and Brody King as well. But we hardly got to see Black and Matthews lock up in that matchup. Both men have had 2 years to improve. Both men have done so. Malakai Black has become even more deadly. That black mass, Buddy Matthews is the only man to have kicked out of the black mass in 3 years. And in that time, Buddy Matthews has grown better too. Matthews has defeated former teachers, has defeated former adversaries. Buddy Matthews has been one of the best competitors all around in LS11 Universe. At one point held the record for most matches in LS11 Universe before an untimely release led to him missing 6 months of competition.
And let's not, Buddy Matthews, if you don't think Buddy Matthews is a serious threat right now in AEW or to Malakai Black, you're crazy. This man has, Buddy Matthews, let's not forget, he took Adam Cole to the limit in their TNT title match. It was a fantastic match all around. And he beat a world champion in Jon Moxley.
Absolutely. Buddy Matthews, he's had arguably some of the best matches of the year. Of course, the LS11 End of Year Awards will be available after WrestleMania tomorrow. And one of the candidates for Best AEW Match of the Year, Buddy Matthews.
Here we go.
Buddy Matthews is in half of those matches, I swear. B-Trigger! And Matthews, I think, just said, let's fucking do it.
And Malakai obliges.
Matthews gets him up to his feet. There's a kick. And now Malakai grabs Buddy. And here's the thing. Notice, no man has been able to string together a combination yet. Both of these guys know each other's offense so well by this point. As Matthews sends Black off the ropes, pumps him up into a knee into the ribs. And then he hit a knee off the jaw. Buddy Matthews is getting on a roll here, and Malakai cannot let that happen because we all know what happens when Buddy Matthews gets on a roll. And now Malakai takes him down with a snapmare, kicks him in the back. And now Malakai staying on top with these rapid kicks. And one more to that back. Malakai Black now dragging Buddy Matthews away from the ropes, and Malakai into a cover on Matthews. One, no. Malakai Black with another kick to Matthews. Springboard, went for a drop kick. Matthews with a bicycle kick. Buddy Matthews staying on top here. Like I said, you can already see just in the first few moments of this matchup how much both guys have improved over the years. Look at that, Malakai tried to counter. Matthews had a counter to the counter.
And
Matthews springs back into the ring, gets caught by Malakai.
Oh, you turn around there by Matthews. Matthews hits Malakai in the back, sends him into the ropes. Here we go, something big with a big body slam coming out of that. And here we go. Malakai Black is starting. Oh, and Buddy Matthews. Wait, Malakai Black catches him for a suplex. Oh, and he hits it.
Matthews dropped right on his head with that one. There's a kick to the back from Malakai, who now kneels over Matthews. For Malakai has called Buddy Matthews the best kept secret of the House of Black. The dark secret that's loomed over Malakai for years. The one person that's kept him from being undefeated for his whole career. Bicycle knee from Malakai. Buddy Matthews goes down, and now Malakai, Dragon Sleeper. Malakai locks on a Dragon Sleeper, and Matthews rolls through it. Buddy Matthews caught into an arm drag.
And now Matthews. Oh, you can pull back to center there.
Malakai turning him over. Malakai Black cover on Matthews for the win. One, no. Malakai Black unable to keep him down. Matthews staggering back to his feet. And Malakai with a knee off the jaw. Grabs onto Matthews and a back body drop for good measure. Malakai Black going up to the top rope. Malakai. Went for a diving stomp. Matthews out of the way. Buddy Matthews. Oh, wait a minute. Curb stomp. Talk about dark secrets of your past. Kick out from Malakai. And now Matthews kicking him in the back repeatedly. Matthews. Oh, gets caught. Malakai rolls him through into a single leg crab. And Buddy Matthews, look at this, scratching and clawing his way towards the ropes is Buddy Matthews. Malakai's managing to hold him back enough, though. Matthews, he's grasping.
Matthews is a real test of strength here. Who's the stronger of the two men? And, oh! Buddy Matthews able to create separation and roll it through.
B-Trigger! And now what is Buddy Matthews thinking here? He's telling Malakai to get up. Buddy Matthews with a kick. And there's a chop. Matthews, back fist. Puts him in the ropes now, and Buddy with a kick. Buddy Matthews lets out a scream. Hits the ropes.
Look out! Massive knee to the head of Malakai Black.
And Malakai felt that when he was writhing in pain. Matthews with a chop. Buddy Matthews is firing away on Malakai. Malakai Black gets kicked again, and Buddy Matthews. Black Mass! Whoa! Matthews turns it around. Drops him with Murphy's Law. 1, 2, no! Buddy Matthews ducked the Black Mass. Hardly anyone can dodge the Black Mass like that.
He's looking for a massive... Oh, he's looking for a massive elbow drop. Does not connect. Malakai Black. German from Malakai Black.
And now Malakai kneels over him. And Malakai seems to be intrigued by the fact that Buddy had a counter this time. When they faced off at WrestleMania 2 years ago, Buddy Matthews managed to kick out of the Black Mass. Whoa! He dodges it again! He never managed to counter it before. He rolls Malakai through. 1, 2. Whoa! He nearly got him off that one, and Malakai looks shocked. Malakai, he looks shocked, but he also looks impressed.
Oh.
Now Malakai, the referee was in his way for a moment there. You gotta blame the ref on that one. As now Malakai gets caught with a kick. Matthews knocking him back. Buddy Matthews gets grabbed from behind. Malakai throws him into the corner now. Malakai with a jab. Look at this, firing away. Knocks him down. Buddy Matthews is down. Matthews goes down and Malakai stomps on him. Malakai, Dragon Sleeper, back in on Buddy Matthews. And Matthews, you can see, he's trying to grab the ropes, but the referee doesn't even see him grabbing them. Matthews rolls through the Dragon Sleeper again, and Buddy gets caught. Matthews taken down. Malakai off the ropes. Drop kick to the head. The side of the head kicked in by Malakai, and now Malakai Black. There's a stomp across the chest.
Oh, and Matthews kicked up into a massive boot.
And now Buddy Matthews with a chop. Buddy Matthews. Another kick, and Matthews. A chop firing away on Malakai Black. Hits the ropes. They collide. Matthews, right hand again. Buddy Matthews. Malakai grabs him, rolls him through. Matthews taken down. Single leg crab in from Malakai. Matthews.
Now Matthews is so close to those ropes, he gets it.
He manages to reach the ropes that time. Covered by Black. 1, 2, no. And now Malakai.
Kick to the small of the back.
Malakai takes out the back of Matthews. Malakai Black. Brings him down. Malakai going up to the top rope. Malakai Black. Telling Matthews to get up. What is Malakai thinking here? Went for a Meteora. And you can see Malakai grasping at his knees. Matthews. Right hand turns him around. Goes for a kick. There's another kick of his own now. Matthews. Wait a minute. Matthews. Messiah Slayer. 1, 2. Malakai kicked out. And now Malakai. Oh, a knee strike of his own. Matthews goes down, and now Matthews staggering. That one rocked him. Black Mass. 1, 2, it's over!
The gospel of Matthews has been silenced by a black mass.
2 years later, the final victory goes to Malakai.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been waiting for that third match for quite some time, and it was worth the wait. But Matthews looks utterly crushed here, and you have to wonder what is next for Malakai Black.
Absolutely. Malakai Black with the victory over Buddy Matthews tonight.
You have to think, Xander, for a year now, nearly a year, Malakai Black has terrorized almost anyone he could come across on the AEW roster, and he has to be thinking bigger picture.
He has to. He's finally absolved that final sin. Now let's move on to a title match for the night. The following contest is for the AEW Women's World Championship. As here comes a woman who, quite honestly, it's been quite a weird year for her.
Yeah. Yeah, been a weird one, yeah.
So Nixon Newell making her way to the ring. She was the Joker entry in the casino ladder match back at the buy-in. Came in, won the opportunity to face Britt Baker here tonight. And finally it is happening. The woman who held the NXT Women's Championship for nearly a year in LS11 Universe and never made it to Raw or SmackDown. Vince, as Nixon Newell makes her way to the ring.
Never quite, Xander, but she is a fantastic competitor. One of the best we've seen. Her reign as NXT Women's Champion will go down as ultimately a legendary one.
It absolutely will. As Nixon Newell now makes her way to the ring. She has to take on the woman who has never been beaten singles competition. Her only loss is coming in tag team matches. Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D, making her way to the ring.
And she looks ready to go for tonight's big match.
I don't see why she wouldn't be. Britt Baker has been on a roll for the last year. She beat Hikaru Shida and Thunder Rosa to win that championship. She beat Deonna Purrazzo at All Out. She beat Ruby Soho at Full Gear. And now tonight she goes one-on-one with Nixon Newell. And you look at some of the other names that she's beat to retain that title over the last year that she's had it. Names like Athena, for example. Mercedes Martinez as well. And now Britt Baker makes her way to the ring, ready to go one-on-one with Nixon Newell.
The AEW Women's World Championship up for grabs.
This is going to be a big fight field tonight. Nixon Newell is the challenger. And the champion, Dr. Britt Baker, D.M.D.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
That's right. Without any further ado,
Nixon Newell thinking, can I do it again?
it's been a year since she had that big moment where she captured the NXT title, and now tonight she has to try and do it with the AEW Women's World title against Britt Baker. The match is on. Newell went for a shot. Baker grabs her. Britt Baker taking her towards the corner, but Nixon counters. Nixon Newell with some elbow strikes. And now Nixon Newell chopping her. Newell grabs onto her, suplexes her. And now Nixon standing over Britt Baker and kicks her down, kicks her in the back now. Baker back to her feet. Britt Baker with a sling blade. It's already been a good night for the Baker Cole household. Adam Cole retiring Chris Jericho earlier tonight. Imagine if Britt Baker can retain the title tonight. Here the Adam Cole and Britt Baker will be able to keep those 2 championships over their fireplace. As now Britt Baker grabs onto her, throws Nixon Newell over the top rope. Newell with a right hook. And now Nixon goes up to the top rope. And Nixon Newell.
Ooh! Bringing her down from Hurricane Rana into the cover. Kick out by Britt Baker.
And now Britt gets kicked in the head. Nixon stomps her again. Nixon Newell now getting Britt Baker back up to her feet. Nixon Newell with a right hook, and again Nixon Newell firing away. Another right hook. Grabs Britt Baker, throws her across the ring. Clothesline. And another. Into a drop kick.
And ooh, big chops coming from Nixon Newell. And Britt Baker holds it off. And Britt Baker just saying, screw it, I'm just slamming her head.
Now into a cover goes Britt, but Nixon Newell's foot was on the rope. Nixon is staggering back to her feet. Britt Baker with a kick to the ribs now, and Britt grabs onto Nixon, throws her over the top rope. Nixon Newell hanging on, right hook connects. And now Nixon up to the top rope. Nixon Newell, another Hurricane Rana to Baker, but this time she doesn't go into a cover off of it. Instead, she's going to follow it up by getting Baker up to her feet, kicks her in the ribs. Code Red! 1, 2, no!
Britt Baker cannot make the mistake of underestimating Tegan Nox.
Now Nixon Newell with a right hook connects. Nixon Newell grabs onto her, throws her off the ropes. Britt Baker caught into an arm drag. And now Nixon, what's she thinking here? A chop attempt on Baker. And Britt Baker grabs onto her. Sling blade connects again to Nixon. Baker getting her up to her feet now. And Britt Baker kick to the ribs. Hits the ropes. Baker. Stomp! Curb stomp from Baker. She gets Nixon Newell away from the ropes now. Doesn't want to risk the rope break. Just like that, it could be all she wrote for Nixon. 1, no. Britt Baker not able to keep her down. She held on for too long on the pin. Gave Nixon Newell plenty of time to recover. And now Britt with a right hook takes her down. Britt Baker grabs the leg of Nixon Newell, dragging her away from the ropes. Nixon Newell dragged into the center of the ring, and Britt Baker. Baker into lockjaw. Singeing in the lockjaw now is Britt. Nixon Newell's got to fight out of it though, and Nixon Newell rolling through it. Elbows her, and again, and again. And now Nixon Newell. Went for the kick. Britt with an enziguri. Nixon Newell looked like she was trying to set up for Shiniest Wizard. Newell, jawbreaker to Britt. And now Nixon Newell with a chop. There's the kick.
Oh my god, Shiniest Wizard!
Off the jaw of D.M.D. Britt might need a trip to her own dentistry too. No! And now Nixon gets her up to her feet. Nixon Newell with a chop. Britt grabs onto her now, and Britt Baker takes her down. Britt Baker, right hand connect, grabs onto her, pulls her in, forearm strike, taking her down into a cover now. Goes Britt. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Nixon Newell. And now Nixon Newell staggering back to her feet. Britt Baker grabs onto her, and Britt looking for air raid crash. Takes down Nixon Newell. Britt Baker turns her right back over, and Britt looking to lockjaw back in.
There it is!
Gets it back in on Nixon.
It may be modified, Xander, but when Tegan last lost a title match, it was a very similar submission hold to this, which ultimately brought her down.
That's right, as now Nixon Newell rolling her through. Elbow strike, and again, and again. And now Nixon Newell goes for a kick. Britt caught her. Britt with a right hook across the jaw. 1, 2, kick out from Nixon.
That right hook sat Tegan down.
Gets back to her feet now. Nixon looking for Code Red. And Nixon Newell grabs onto Britt Baker. Nixon with a chop. Firing away is Nixon Newell. Britt Baker grabs onto her and drops her with a flatliner into the mat. And now Britt Baker goes down, punching her in the head repeatedly. And again, Britt Baker.
Britt Baker staying on top of her.
And now Nixon Newell in some trouble here. Baker dragging her away from the ropes again. Is she going to lock in? She's going for it a third time.
Another lockjaw is in.
Lockjaw is in, and this time Nixon Newell might have nowhere to go. She might be forced to tap out. It's fight out or tap out.
Tegan's screaming, no, she will not quit.
She rolls through. There's an elbow strike, and again, and again. And now Nixon Newell back up to her feet. Nixon Newell. Choke slam!
Into the cover.
1, 2. Britt Baker manages to kick out.
Tegan asked before she's using the patented choke slam in reference to a wrestler who was her favorite wrestler
until he wasn't.
Yeah.
And now Nixon Newell kicks her in the back. Britt getting up to her feet now, and Britt Baker. Oh! Britt Baker with a shout out to her boyfriend Adam Cole there, hits a code breaker on Nixon Newell, who knocks her back. Of course, that shout out being that Adam Cole retired Chris Jericho earlier tonight. And now Nixon puts Britt in the corner. Nixon Newell launching Britt across the ring. Into the corner, Nixon Newell. Uppercut connects to Britt. Nixon Newell getting her up to her feet. Nixon, oh my god! Shiniest Wizard! That one might have knocked Britt out.
2.
We have a new champion.
Britt Baker
has finally been dethroned.
Off that shiniest wizard, Britt Baker might be the one needing some dental.
Nixon Newell captures gold tonight here in AEW. Nixon Newell with the shiniest wizard. A choke slam. And then another shiniest wizard. Puts down D.M.D. and ends the championship reign. Britt Baker has finally been defeated. Your winner and new AEW Women's World Champion, Nixon Newell. What a win for Nixon tonight.
What a match between Britt and Nixon Newell. And next, ladies and gentlemen,
go get your snacks. This one's going to take a little while. It's time for the AEW Tag Team titles. A fatal four-way ladder match. You can see the tag titles held above the ring there. The first team to unhook the gold will be champions. Is out first, a legendary Ring of Honor tag team, the Kings of Wrestling. Claudio Castagnoli and Chris Hero making their way to the ring.
These two reunited couple months back to assist CM Punk in his battle against the Elite, and ever since then they have been chasing the tag titles. They are ready, they feel tonight, to win the AEW Tag Team Championships. They're going to have to go through possibly the 3 best teams on the planet to do it.
Absolutely. Hero and Castagnoli make their way to the ring. Of course, you remember a few weeks ago at the buy-in, Claudio went toe-to-toe with Kenny Omega and held his own in that matchup. For what it's worth, Claudio reminding everyone why he's one of the best wrestlers on the planet. But now the next team out is the champions, because 2K doesn't know how to program entrances. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler are here. FTR, who have been all over the place as of late. We've been seeing them in Impact lately as well. They've got their eyes set on those Impact Tag Team titles. Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler are making their way to the ring. Of course, their buddy Johnny Gargano competes in the main event later tonight.
That's right, he does, Ander. And let's still think we still have matches to go after this. Like you're saying, the Kings of Wrestling later on tonight. Their man CM Punk will wrestle Kenny Omega.
Of course, it feels like everything's connected in these final matches here of the night. So, FTR make their way to the ring. They have been pretty good champions since winning the gold back at Full Gear, stealing the title match from Jurassic Express that night. Of course, they would then go on to defeat Jurassic Express to retain the titles. And now, the next team out tonight in this ladder match, representing the Undisputed Elite, Bobby Fish, and the IWGP United States Champion, Kyle O'Reilly. Fish and O'Reilly, reDRagon making their way to the ring.
The IWGP United States Champion, which I need to update Xander that he needs to get the better render for that. Okay.
That's fine. It's Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish making their way to the ring. Probably the greatest tag team in LS11 Universe right now. The most accomplished tag team at the very least. Fish and O'Reilly held the NXT tag titles for a year. 2-time SmackDown tag team champions as well. Kyle O'Reilly has had singles gold twice now in the LS11 Universe. And Bobby Fish, he's doing pretty good too.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good.
The Undisputed Elite making their way to the ring. Of course, the Undisputed Elite make up half of this matchup tonight, with the Young Bucks being the next team we'll see here in a moment. Fish and O'Reilly looking to win their first bit of tag gold in a year together. Crazy to think, Fish and O'Reilly, this is their final chance to win tag gold in Season 3. Otherwise, Season 3 will be the first year that these two did not hold tag team gold together in LS11 Universe.
Be a weird occurrence, Xander.
Of course, think about it like this. 1 year ago now, they were set to defend the SmackDown tag team titles at WrestleMania, and Kyle O'Reilly was taken out before that matchup by, we then found out, his own stablemate, and Bobby Fish was injured in that matchup. It was the final night we saw either of them in LS11 WWE, but now finally, it's time for a super kick party, because here come the Young Bucks to the ring.
Here they are, Xander.
Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks, making their way to the ring. A team that has been very hit and miss for them here in LS11 as of late. They've had moments where it looks like they are about to break through and take the tag titles, and then it just doesn't happen. So the Young Bucks making their way to the ring.
You know they're focusing, like I had mentioned earlier, on the Kings of Wrestling.
Absolutely, a dream tag team match between two legendary tag teams of Ring of Honor. A match we've yet to see in the LS11 Universe, the Kings versus the Bucks.
And the fact that their leaders are in a blood feud, but you know.
There's also that as well, of course. As Matt and Nick make their way to the ring. A ladder match seems to, out of all four of these teams, I'd say a ladder match favors the Young Bucks.
It does, Xander. They are the team, they are one of the most known tag teams for ladders. Of course, there are 3 teams which are most known for ladders, but the Bucks are ready.
Absolutely. The Young Bucks, reDRagon, Kings of Wrestling, and FTR. Let's not waste time with the pleasantries. Here we go. As Chris Hero thrown out of the ring by... I'm going to need help on this one. Is that one Matt?
That is Matt. No, it's not Matt. That is Nick.
All right, Nick takes down Chris Hero. I think I should be able to figure it out now.
Guys, I know the differences. It's very...
Nick got lighter colored hair. That's what I figured out by now. As Matt follows Claudio out of the ring.
I'm just saying with this wide angle, they don't see what we're kind of viewing on a smaller screen.
Yes, exactly. As now... Bobby Fish takes down Cash. This has really devolved into 2 fights here. FTR versus reDRagon. Two of the greatest teams in LS11 Universe that we've never seen face off. And reDRagon, and the Kings of Wrestling versus the Bucks. As there's a kick from Kyle O'Reilly to Dax Harwood.
What a lot of us probably thought this would be.
Absolutely. Of course, if you remember, the way this matchup came about was Adam Cole made a challenge to Johnny Gargano. Johnny's best friends defending against Adam's best friends at Double or Nothing. Johnny Gargano accepted on behalf of FTR, and Adam Cole revealed, I meant all of my friends, which meant the Young Bucks and reDRagon. And then FTR decided, well, let's add one more to the mix. Came out and confronted Kings of Wrestling a few weeks ago and said, might as well up the stakes, let's make it a fatal 4-way. As now Claudio launches Matt into the ladder and stomps on him.
And Cash Wheeler and Dax Harwood are trying to come upon the Bobby Fish. Yeah, Bobby Fish. I am. Okay.
As now, Kyle O'Reilly grabs onto Dax Harwood. Bobby Fish with a right hook. Dax is locked into a 2-on-1 situation against reDRagon right now. Kyle goes for a wheel kick. Getting knocked back. Dax with an elbow strike. I hope you guys like really wide camera angles. As now Bobby Fish makes his way back in the ring. And Claudio
throwing Matt Jackson across the ring.
Chris Hero takes down Nick. Bobby Fish launched out of the ring. No one has even tried to climb a ladder yet. As now commentators curse. Kyle O'Reilly setting up a ladder. As Claudio stretching out Matt in the ropes. Dax rushes into the ring after Kyle. Kyle O'Reilly's perched atop the ladder. And Dax Harwood. Oh, what is Kyle O'Reilly thinking? Kyle! Drop kicks Claudio.
Xander, you have to think the people who are at the biggest disadvantage in this match, as Dax Harwood has one of the belts.
Cash at the top of the ladder. Cash. Oh, the ladder gets shoved over in amongst the brawl. And Cash dropped by Chris Hero. Dax rushes out of the ring now, and Claudio drops Kyle O'Reilly. And look at this, there's some infighting amongst the Undisputed Elite here. They know only one team can be champions. As Bobby Fish is swinging Matt Jackson around, drops him on a ladder. And now Dax with a ladder off the face of Chris Hero. But yeah, you gotta think, this match probably favors the least to FTR. Two guys who like to keep their feet on the ground. A very old school tag team. As Dax gets grabbed by Chris Hero now, and Chris Hero elbow strikes, knocking him back. Claudio takes down Kyle O'Reilly. Cash trying to fight off Bobby Fish and I believe Matt Jackson. Dax now climbing the ladder, and Dax Harwood at the top of the ladder. Dax reaching for the tag titles. Dax Harwood has them in hand, but Chris Hero pushes the ladder over. And now Chris Hero with Cash Wheeler.
And he's kicking, trying to get him off there.
Dax is dangling. Oh God, Dax has lost his grip.
Oh, and he plummets.
Dax plummets a good several feet out of the air there. As Bobby Fish launched out onto a ladder. Oh my God, Cash thrown right at him.
And now, Nick throws Cash out of the ring.
And now Kings of Wrestling are all alone. Claudio.
Xander, like I was going to say, don't underestimate Kings of Wrestling experience with ladders.
Absolutely, as Claudio launching himself up the ladder, but Dax ran in and shot blocked to the ladder. That was some unique offense. Dax Harwood, huge clothesline, knocks Kyle onto a ladder. And now he's taken down by Chris Hero. And oh my God, Matt, what are you doing?
Look at the size of that ladder.
Matt makes a ladder bridge. Kyle O'Reilly's launched out of the ring.
Oh my God.
Bodies are flying everywhere.
Oh!
And Claudio Castagnoli, the only former world champion in this matchup, was all alone in the ring for a moment before Dax took him down now, and Dax grabs onto the ladder. As, oh my God, Matt drops Bobby Fish into the ladder as Claudio takes down Dax. Oh my God, Nick was just suplexed across the ladder. And Claudio was going for a gut wrench. Cash takes down Nick Jackson. Dax takes down Claudio. FTR all alone. Kings of Wrestling and the Young Bucks both down in the ring. And look at this, Dax and Cash, this is a great strategy here for them. Both men on the ladder, making it harder for the ladder to be pushed over. And now Cash, he's had to get down for a moment to try and help fight off Claudio. And Nick Jackson grabs onto Cash. And Nick, right hook to Cash. Nick Jackson grabs him, ties him over the ropes. Oh, Dax falls off the ladder thanks to Claudio. And now Bobby Fish is going, or excuse me, Kyle O'Reilly is going. No, that is Bobby Fish is going up. There's a lot of white guys in black here.
Oh! And
Claudio taking down Bobby Fish atop the ladder.
And then Nick Jackson, HG on the outside.
the best way to put it, quite honestly. And now Dax climbing up the ladder to face off with Bobby Fish. Dax Harwood. Oh my god, Dax, what are you doing? Dax, what are you doing? Neck breaker off the top of the ladder. And now Cash launches Claudio. We got color. Chris Hero's been busted open, it would appear. Oh my god! You talk about eating shit. Matt Jackson just ate it.
And now Nick's on top. Nick has the titles.
And in true Young Bucks fashion, Matt just ate shit and got up 2 seconds later.
Some of the most resilient men you will ever see in wrestling, Xander.
That's one way to word it. As now Cash pushes the ladder over.
He's trying to kick him away.
Claudio launched over the top rope on Kyle. Kyle thrown onto the ladder. Chris Hero taken down.
Kyle O'Reilly throwing that ladder.
Oh, double knees from Cash. FTR in full control of this matchup right now as Dax blocks Chris Hero in a reverse figure 4, forcing him to tap, but that doesn't mean anything.
And what's he doing? Oh, I thought he was about to drop him onto Kyle.
And now Kyle O'Reilly getting back to his feet, and Claudio's going to catch him and says, I don't think so. As the ladder gets launched back into the ring, Kyle taking down Claudio on the outside. Kyle ducks under it. Cash thrown out of the ring now.
Kyle looking to become a double champ tonight.
It's an absolute mosh pit as all these men trying to bring gold back to their represented factions. As Dax getting the ladder, but Matt cuts him off now, and Matt Jackson drops him onto the ladder. Kyle launched back out of the ring, this time by Cash. The ring emptying out again, but the Bucks are now almost all alone.
Chris Hero has Bobby Fish up.
Chris Hero with Bobby Fish. Powerbomb on the apron. Launches him. And Cash thrown, or Dax thrown at them.
Oh! Oh, Matt Jackson jumping right onto Cash Wheeler.
And now Nick cutting him off. Legendary rivalry for spanning years without a match in OS 11 Universe is FTR versus the Bucks as Kyle drops Claudio onto the ladder. Matt's all alone in the ring. The Bucks could be about to win the titles. Matt rushes up the ladder now. Someone's got to stop Matt Jackson.
Matt has the titles.
And here comes Kyle. Here comes Nick. Here comes Cash. Everybody in the ring. Nick trying to defend his brother. Kyle climbs the ladder, says we might be buddies, but I want those titles more than you do. Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh my god.
Superplex knocks the ladder over as Dax enters the ring now. And Dax Harwood, the only man standing, as Kyle gets up to his feet, and Dax bashes him with the ladder.
And Claudio bringing in a ladder of his own.
Cash is getting up to his feet now. And Dax grabs a ladder. Cash slams down Kyle O'Reilly. And Dax now, what's he thinking here? Dax looked like he was thinking about hitting Bobby Fish, but decides to let him take himself out. Bobby Fish dives to the outside. Claudio with Kyle O'Reilly. Power slam. FTR has full ring control right now. Claudio, the only man that could stop them. As Cash trying to go cut him off, but he's a little too late. Claudio. Oh, God.
The ladders.
Oh! Dax's ribs caught the ladder there. Cash with a German to Kyle. Every man is just it's a mosh pit in that ring right now. It's probably in my career one of the hardest matches I've ever had to call.
And now, and Cash has him up.
Cash Wheeler now takes Matt Jackson and drops him. Claudio grabs onto Kyle O'Reilly grabs onto Bobby Fish in the corner. Pile driver from
and the IWGP US champions in pursuit of the titles, and he has them.
Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, but now Kyle being cut off by FTR 2-on-1. Oh, and Cash has to make a sacrifice by pushing his own tag partner.
And did Nick Jackson just save? I thought Nick Jackson just saved Kyle O'Reilly.
It looked like he might have tried to at least. Nick gets taken down with a ladder. Dax was about to start going wild with a ladder.
And now everyone's in the ring.
We are right back where we started. Chris Hero and Bobby Fish sent to the floor now. Cash Wheeler taking down Nick Jackson. Dax Harwood launches Kyle onto a ladder. Oh, it's usually no flips, just fists, but I think Dax is about to make an exception.
Dax going for the leap.
Oh my God! Kyle scrambled off that ladder and scrambled Dax's brains while he was at it. Super kick in the ring from Matt.
Kyle was playing possum.
And Bobby Fish now launches Nick out of the ring. And Cash is pushed over by Claudio. Look at that slide there from Chris Hero. He just a baseball slide under the ladder. And now Dax Harwood going back up to the top. Claudio taken down by Nick. Dax goes for a double axe handle, but Kyle O'Reilly sidestepped him. Goes for a chop block. Kyle is getting out of the way. Kyle realizes that Dax Harwood is super dangerous right now. Dax with a ladder shot to Matt. Bobby Fish with a suplex to Claudio.
How did Dax, when Cash's chin bounced off that ladder, how did it not knock him out cold?
No idea. As now Kyle O'Reilly and Dax at the top of the ladder. Right hook from Dax. And look at this. Bobby Fish forces Claudio to submit in the ring. But again, it's a ladder match. Submissions don't matter. As oh my God. Oh my God. Matt Jackson nearly shoved them both out of the ring off that ladder.
And into another ladder.
Super kick. No. Countered by Dax. And Dax Harwood. Oh my God. On the ladder. Pile driver on a ladder. Cash with a stun gun to Kyle.
Well, if he's not dead, kayfabe sure as hell is. Anyway.
As now Claudio and Dax, a battle of the bald man atop the ladder. Claudio. Oh my God, what are you doing, Claudio? Superplex. And now Cash launches Kyle out of the ring as Matt Jackson finally waking up. I think that's a new record for a Young Buck cell time. And now Claudio grabs Nick, launches him over the top out onto a ladder. Dax now launched out. Everyone's out of the ring for the first time. The ring was cleared for just a moment. As the Kings of Wrestling all alone, you can see the crimson mask on the face of Chris Hero. Now Claudio standing guard.
I think they're making a plan.
And look at that plan might just work. As Claudio,
what?
He was trying to cut off Bobby Fish, and then he turns the attention to Kyle O'Reilly. And now Dax with an uppercut to Bobby Fish.
And the Bucks are in the ring.
And Dax knows how dangerous it is if you let the Young Bucks get in there together. There's a right hook.
Oh, and Bobby Fish eats the turnbuckle. Says Claudio trying to get back into the ring now. Oh, Bobby Fish goes to the ladder on the outside. Oh my God.
Chris
They
Hero.
call him Hero. He's about to fly
through the ladder. Dax, pile driver to Claudio. The Kings of Wrestling might not be much of a factor anymore. Chris Hero taking down Bobby Fish, but at his own cost now. You can see him gripping at his waist. As Dax has found another ladder.
Another ladder.
It has become a ladder war in this matchup. Dax grabs the ladder and Dax bashes it in the face of Matt Jackson. Claudio snatches the ladder away from him though, and now Claudio hits him in the face. Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, Dax, pure adrenaline, runs and headbutts Claudio. Dax is going up the ladder. I think Dax Harwood might have been the MVP of this matchup so far. As, oh my God, Nick returns the favor with a pile driver. No, Dax got knocked off the ladder and everyone's been shuffled around in the chaos.
Cash throws Matt to the outside into a pile of ladders.
Even more ladders have been introduced now as Dax. Out goes Chris Hero.
And he barely avoids the ladder. And oh, pile driver to Kyle O'Reilly.
And now Matt's back into the ring.
And Cesaro picking him up immediately.
This ring is getting very full again.
And Nick throws him to the outside.
Everyone's being launched out of the ring. Dax grabs onto Bobby Fish. Bobby Fish still in the ring. He gets thrown at Chris Hero. FTR. Oh!
And now Nick has the crimson.
Nick's the one bleeding now. Right hook from Matt to Dax. Now Chris Hero in the ring. The two men rocking the crimson mask are in. Ladder thrown in by Cash. Cash Wheeler back in the ring. And now Cash Wheeler grabbing onto Matt Jackson, or grabbing onto Nick Jackson, excuse me. Kyle O'Reilly grabs him. Cash with a ladder shot to Chris Hero. Cash sets up a ladder. Cash Wheeler. Oh, might have just handed the titles to reDRagon. Kyle O'Reilly's atop the ladder alone. But Dax Harwood takes the ladder out as he slides in.
This will cause definitely a shift if one of the two members of the Undisputed Elite wins the titles here.
Absolutely, is now Dax launching himself at Matt. Nick throws Kyle out. Cash with Chris Hero. Oh my God, Cash gets him out. FTR's all alone.
And FTR have the belts.
Against all odds, FTR retains. Against all the odds, Dax and Cash, the top guys, are AEW Tag Team Champions, retaining in a fatal four-way ladder match, something I don't think anyone expected tonight.
The three teams who may have been better, and they just proved them wrong. A team that made the more athletic of the two, the more athletic team, the more, I guess, vivacious of the team in the Young Bucks. FTR brought them down tonight. The more technical in the Kings of Wrestling, FTR proves that wrong tonight. And the more vicious in reDRagon, and then FTR still comes out on top. The best damn tag team in the world today.
Absolutely, and now, of course, I can officially confirm they are set for a winner-take-all match at the next Impact Television special Against All Odds. It'll be FTR versus the North, but now we talked about the best. It's time for the battle of the best.
And out first.
CM Punk.
Last time he wore this gear, we all know that date.
A very important date in wrestling history was that day. CM Punk making his way to the ring tonight. You gotta think this matchup has gotta be an unofficial number one contenders match by now.
It has to. And Punk, throughout this whole time, has talked about who Omega used to be and who he is now. And how it just hasn't caught the way he thought it would. How he used to respect Kenny Omega and not anymore.
You're absolutely right. It's CM Punk making his way to the ring, the man known as the best in the world.
And there's been very few men with a better season than CM Punk.
Undefeated in AEW, undefeated in LS11 Universe. This is a match people were begging for the day we announced AEW Universe. Whoa, hang on a minute.
Oh my God.
This isn't Battle Cry.
No, Xander. This is Devil Sky. It's the cleaner.
Kenny Omega has gone back to his roots. The cleaner in AEW. The man who earned the title of Best Belt Machine.
And Punk has a grin on his face. Punk knows he's measuring him up. Is Omega truly back in that sense, or is he just presenting?
Is all a bluff from Kenny Omega. This is a dream match, years in the making.
Kenny Omega is more than ready. Kenny Omega says since 2011 he has wanted to wrestle this man. This is a match 11 years in the making for Kenny Omega.
Punk and Omega, it's finally happening. Like I said, when we first started, people were begging, do CM Punk and Kenny Omega, do CM Punk and Kenny Omega.
Well, here you go.
It finally happens tonight. Here we go. As they lock up. Punk immediately neckbreaker to Omega. Kenny back to his feet and Punk saying, come on, cleaner, what do you got?
And the chops coming in from Omega. Here comes Punk. Oh, Punk with a hit to the midsection. Going for that super kick. Kenny. Oh, and now Kenny. Kenny sending him off here. Kenny pops him up. Power bomb. Spybuster. And now, oh my God. Here comes big knee from Omega.
Kenny Omega dropping CM Punk. I'm starting to think it wasn't an act, Ray. Kenny Omega's been coming out of this one. Kenny! Oh my God, can he do this to Punk immediately? No. And Punk can hardly believe that one. Punk is grinning ear to ear, though. And now Punk decides to return fire. One, no. This matchup already feels in just the first minute like a battle of anything you can do, I can do better. Omega with Punk. Powerbomb!
And let's not forget, Xander, like, this is what Punk wanted. Punk said he wanted the cleaner.
He did. CM Punk wanted the best version of Kenny Omega, the guy that took Okada to the limit in all of their matches. As now, Punk caught with a right hook from Omega. And now Kenny with CM Punk scoops him up, slams him down.
And, oh, now Kenny's looking at the corner. Oh, wait, oh, Kenny firing off on Punk here.
Kenny Omega now into a camel clutch on Punk, who has his feet in the ropes. There's a kick now, Punk. Kenny Omega kicks him in the back. Turns him over into another cover. One, no! CM Punk kicks out again. Neither of these guys giving each other any confidence with the kickouts. As now Kenny with a kick to the ribs, and Kenny Omega went for a chop. Punk returning fire now with right hook. CM Punk launches Omega into the corner. Punk with a forearm strike. Omega's down. CM Punk going to the top rope. Punk. Here we go.
God.
The elbow drop.
The signature elbow from Kenny Omega and from Punk, and oh my God, into the Anaconda Vice.
Anaconda Vices, and Punk is trying to put down Omega. Could Punk force Kenny Omega to submit in just a matter of minutes here? He's got it wrenched in tight. Kenny Omega's grasping, clawing his way, trying to get out of it. He's thrashing about. Kenny Omega has to escape the Anaconda Vice. By all means necessary, he's hitting knees into the back. And now Kenny. Oh, Punk went for a kick. Kenny caught him. And now Kenny with Punk in the ropes. What is Kenny thinking here? Kenny Omega. Oh my God. Throws him out of the ring. Kenny looking for...
Oh my God!
Judgment Day dive! As Kenny grabs CM Punk, gets him up, and a suplex to the best in the world, and the best bout machine says good night. Getting back to his feet now, and Kenny Omega rolls back in. And Omega does it again. Bang! Punk getting up on the apron though, and CM Punk, well, Kenny Omega knocks him out, rolls out of the ring and kicks Punk's feet out from under him. Arm drag, takes him down off that hip toss. And now Kenny Omega, another knee, this time on the outside. And Kenny Omega looking confident as ever, but Punk, caught him from behind, launches him into the ring apron.
Never turn your back on the best in the world.
Now he throws him to that steel guardrail. Punk is using the ringside area as a weapon against Kenny Omega. And now Punk getting back into the ring. Referee the count of 5. CM Punk says we're done. 6 count. Kenny Omega pulls himself back to his feet. Look at this, Punk. Now Punk's showing off a little bit. 7 count.
And now
Kenny Omega rolls back into the ring. CM Punk. Oh!
Going for that V-trigger. Punk avoids. And now, oh!
High-low from Kenny.
That high-low. Oh my God. Now Kenny's in real trouble. V-trigger. Punk
dodges the V-trigger, rolls Omega through. Rope break for Kenny, but I think Punk was just doing that to transition. CM Punk rolls him through again. Punk. I think that grin has turned into a bit of look of unsettling from Punk. I think he's starting to realize this might be it. This could be the guy to beat me. CM Punk fights out of the corner into a boot. And now CM Punk goes to the outside, and CM Punk, what is he thinking here, Punk? He knows he's not going to be able to launch himself that far.
In front of his hometown.
Knee to the face. The Chicago O2 Arena is coming unglued. As Kenny Omega gets CM Punk up. Punk was up in a fireman's carry. He finds the counter. Kenny might have been trying to hit the GTS on Punk for all we know. And now Punk grabs onto Kenny. And CM Punk scoops Kenny Omega up. Punk gets him up. Punk. No.
Oh, Omega hits Punk.
Punk was thinking GTS. Kenny found the counter. Now Kenny. Again, like I said, a game of anything you can do, I can do better. Kenny. Powerbomb to the floor. Kenny Omega now with CM Punk up to his feet. And Kenny Omega with a chop. Punk counters and Punk grabs Kenny into the barricades. And now Punk gets him up.
Lifts him up. Ooh, off the top there now. Or off the barricade there. And now Omega starting to struggle. Punk throws Omega back into the ring. Punk has Omega.
Kenny Omega's down. Punk. This could be it for CM Punk. The moment we've all waited for. Punk puts Kenny in the ropes. Kicks him in the chest. And Punk looking to say good night, Kenny. With a chop now, Punk. No, Kenny Omega fights back, and Kenny gets Punk up on his shoulders again. Kenny, he's thinking it again. Power bombs him out of the ring again.
Omega trying to create that much necessary separation.
I mean, when the guy's got you 6 feet off the ground and your arms can't reach the ropes, what are you supposed to do? As Punk gets taken down, Kenny Omega stomps the arm of CM Punk. Kicks him in the back. Look at this. Kenny Omega is taunting against CM Punk. He's flexing against him. He's doing the finger gun. He's cutting his throat. Kenny Omega is showing off against Punk, and he's backing it up.
Now, always cutting Punk up on the outside. And oh my god, now Punk.
Punk is in trouble. Omega launches him into the ring. Kenny staring at CM Punk now. Kenny rolls in. Punk staggers back to his feet, and Punk with a jab. Punk. Oh my god!
Punk out of nowhere!
GTS! Cover!
Oh, it was in the ropes.
Omega was in the ropes, so Punk immediately says, alright, Anaconda Vise. Plan B. Kenny reaches the ropes.
And Kenny going to the ropes again.
Now Punk gets caught with a chop. Kenny Omega firing around CM Punk. Kenny with Punk over the top rope. Goes for a right hook, knocks him back. And again, now Kenny with a right hook to Punk. Kenny joins him on the apron, and Kenny Omega.
Not out there!
On the apron, down goes Punk.
Xander, you know that's the hardest part of the ring, right?
That's what they tell us. As Kenny says, we're done. Omega grabs onto Punk, and Kenny Omega stomps the arm of CM Punk. Omega gets him up to his feet, and Kenny Omega throws Punk into the barricades again, and now Kenny looking to end the battle of the best on a count out, but he decides against it. And now he gets CM Punk back up to his feet. Kenny Omega with a chop to CM Punk. Punk ducks it. And now Punk with a right hook. CM Punk. No, Kenny knocks him back. Kenny jabbing away on CM Punk. Kenny Omega. Clothesline. CM Punk's down. Kenny Omega gets CM Punk back to his feet. And Kenny with Punk throws him across ringside. And now Kenny back into the ring. 5 count from the ref.
And now Punk back at...
Kenny breaks the count and he grabs CM Punk. There's a right hook. Kenny Omega. No. CM Punk takes him down. Punk back into the ring now. Kenny Omega. Whoa! Shit! Punk tried to outdo Omega with a dive and Kenny ducked.
Kenny saw it coming. And now Kenny with the grin ear to ear.
Kenny Omega realizes what he did here tonight was he tricked CM Punk into trying to outdo him with Kenny's own offense instead of Punk sticking to what he knows. As now Kenny Omega grabs Punk, and on the outside, powerbomb.
And outside, this is where it's all started. This is where this blood feud began. Ooh, just a few feet away from him when Omega gave a one-winged angel to CM Punk on that concrete.
That put Punk out for a number of weeks, as now Punk goes to the top, and CM Punk looking to turn around. Kenny gets back to his feet immediately, though, and Punk Goes for a crossbody. I think at that point he knew it was either jump off at your own fruition or be shoved. And now Kenny turns him around. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, he has him. He has him up. Oh.
Punk counters the one-winged angel.
Punk was in such fear. You could tell. Because, oh my god. Here comes another.
GTS. Punk to beat Omega.
1, 2, no!
This whole crowd in the MGM chanting one more time. Vegas betting odds are on Punk right now, and they want to see him do it. Punk throws Kenny off the ropes. Punk ducks him. Kenny with a right hook, though. And now Kenny, was looking for one-winged angel again. Punk knocks him into the corner. CM Punk with Kenny Omega. Grabs onto him. Launches him into the corner now. And CM Punk, knee strike. Oh, this is classic Punk. Bulldog! Now CM Punk with Kenny Omega with a chop. CM Punk. Right hook again. Now Punk.
Punk is just laying it into Kenny Omega.
Punk puts Omega in the ropes now, and Punk, off the ropes, kicks Kenny Omega down. And now CM Punk.
Oh! And Omega finally returning fire.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. And Punk looks so worried. Oh my god. One-winged angel.
That's it. It's over. 1, 2.
No!
Oh my god.
Omega is screaming.
CM Punk is the only person in AEW ever kick out of one-winged angel, and he just got up from a V-trigger.
Xander, he's the third person ever to kick out of a one-winged angel.
And now a right hook from CM Punk. Punk firing away on Omega, punching him in the back. CM Punk looks incensed. Punk is running on pure adrenaline now.
Omega was screaming at the referee.
And now Omega kicked in the ribs. Punk firing away on Omega. CM Punk with another kick. CM Punk knocks Omega back into the ropes. CM Punk kicking down Kenny Omega. Omega's down. CM Punk going for the kick again. Kenny Omega kicks him in the back. Remember,
men to kick out of the one-winged angel, Xander. Do you know who they are?
Kota Ibushi's the only other one that comes to mind.
Kota Ibushi, Kazuchika Okada, CM Punk.
What a list that is Kenny Omega. Notice he was attacking the area where Punk had that staph infection that could have killed him 10 years ago. As now Punk rolls through. Punk, super kick!
A little shout out to Omega's friends there.
Remember, Punk beat the Young Bucks in the build-up to this matchup. Forearm strike from CM Punk. They call both of these men the best wrestlers on the planet for a reason, as now Kenny Omega launches CM Punk into the corner. And Kenny, with a kick now, firing away on CM Punk. Kenny Omega's got him down. Punk gets kicked. Kenny.
And Xander, you have to think the next man to hit that big move is going to be the winner here. Punk's taking a one-winged angel, and Kenny Omega's taking 2 GTSs.
Absolutely. Now Kenny. Went for a crossbody. CM Punk got out of the way. CM Punk.
That could be the big mistake of this whole match, Xander.
Kenny managed to fight back, though. Now Kenny grabs onto Punk. Kenny with Punk over the top rope, out to the floor. Kenny Omega, what is he thinking now? He's just going to give Punk a chance to breathe for a second. That's not a good idea against CM Punk. Kenny Omega falls on the outside now, and CM Punk gets kicked in the ribs. Kenny Omega with a chop. Punk ducks him. Punk gets jabbed again. There's almost a moment of Punk countered that jab and then went, well, now what? As Kenny's got him in a headlock on the floor. Punk rolls him through, though, and now Kenny Omega grabs onto him. Omega with a chop. Punk counters now, and Punk roundhouse to the head of Kenny. Punk with a roundhouse to Omega, and CM Punk.
Oh, man.
Look at this. Grabs the arm of Kenny. Stomps his head into the floor. And now CM Punk into the ring post. The referee's at the count of 5 now. Kenny Omega caught by CM Punk now, and Punk throws him into the ring.
Omega and Punk. Here we go. Back in the ring.
There's one thing left to do if you're CM Punk, and it looks like he's setting up for it.
He's setting it up, Xander. He's setting up for the GTS, walking around. Oh, Omega!
Punk was trying to get Omega into a position where he wouldn't risk a rope break. Omega, high-low!
Oh man, the high-low connects, Xander. Now, what's he planning here?
Dragging Punk to the center of the ring into a cover. Kenny Omega, 1, 2, Punk kicks out.
And Omega looks desperate to end this.
Kenny Omega, right hook to Punk. Omega, grabbed by CM Punk now, and CM Punk goes for a DDT. Kenny Omega now answers back. And Omega.
And he's... Oh!
Punk kicks him in the chest. And now it's Punk's turn. CM Punk turns him over. Punk in the center of the ring. Anaconda Vise. Punk into the Anaconda Vise on Kenny Omega.
It's locked in tight, Xander.
The best belt machine might be about to submit to the best in the world. Punk's got it in. Kenny Omega, though, knees him in the back. And again. And again. Punk's down. Kenny kicks him in the ribs now. Right hand attempt. Punk countered. Punk rolls Kenny through. This is sheer desperation. At the beginning it was mind games. Now it's desperation. Omega kicks at it too. And now CM Punk saying we're done. It's time for Kenny to go to sleep. Gets him up on his shoulders. Omega!
Oh, Omega!
Counters the GTS. Grabs CM Punk. Launches him into the corner. Elbow strike. And a knee into the face of CM Punk. Kenny Omega. The trigger.
And now, oh my god.
Kenny lifts Punk up to his feet, and Kenny Omega throws him into the corner now. Kenny turning CM Punk around, making him face backwards. There's a right hook to the back now, and Kenny Omega with another one. Omega clotheslines him in the back and throws Punk to the floor, and Kenny just spit in Punk's face and said, I win.
Oh my god, he has him up for another. Xander, if he hits another, one-winged angel. 1, 2, 3.
The best bout machine wins the battle of the best.
The cleaner has returned to AEW in a massive, massive way.
Kenny Omega just beat CM Punk. That is CM Punk's first loss since his return to wrestling.
And Omega now soaking in the glory.
Punk is out cold on the floor.
First episode of the season. Embarrassed by the young Transylvanian man. End of the season. Defeats the best in the world.
And now it's time for our final match. It's time for the AEW World Championship. Only one man walks out tonight as the AEW World Champion. And will it be the man that 1 year ago walked out of WrestleMania as a World Champion? As here comes Johnny Gargano. And that attire just about sums up what his arrival to AEW has caused, and that is maximum carnage.
And it does, Xander. And his arrival here to AEW. Xander, let's not forget, these past 2 weekend events in a row, like these two past WrestleManias, this is double or nothing, I know, but Gargano won both times.
He is undefeated in big matches at the big end of season shows. Johnny Gargano makes his way to the ring tonight. He main evented last year at WrestleMania. He main events the first Double or Nothing. He looks to walk in. Johnny Gargano's even said it himself. He's not from here. He's an outside guy. He knows he's from the enemy territory. And he's going to walk in and take this championship. And there's nothing anyone in the AEW fans of the AEW fans or roster can do about it.
He does not care what anyone thinks. He said he spits in the face of Tony Khan. It's about him. It's about the top guys.
As Johnny Gargano has made his way to the ring.
And if you would have told me years ago that the brotherhood would form between Johnny Gargano and FTR, I would have never believed you.
Absolutely, as Gargano has made his way to the ring. Here comes the champion, though. Darby Allin, a man who throws caution to the wind, a man who doesn't care about his own well-being. The AEW World Champion, his first defense on pay-per-view.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Darby Allin in his first defense.
We're talking about people being undefeated in singles competition. Darby Allin, undefeated in singles competition in the LS11 universe. His only loss is coming from tag team matches. Darby is unpinned and unsubmitted in the LS11 universe. And Johnny Gargano's got moves that'll do both of those things to you.
There's people who claim you can't do that in wrestling today. Guys, we did it with 3 people on one show!
As Darby Allin makes his way to the ring. It's the battle for the AEW World title. Johnny Gargano, who, to break kayfabe for a moment, at the time of recording this, could be 24 hours away from returning to WWE. God, wouldn't that screw things up.
It's Saturday.
Let's roll it. Johnny Gargano and Darby Allin. The battle for the AEW World title is about to go down. Darby might have venom running through his veins, but Johnny Gargano's gonna bring the carnage.
Oh, and now. Oh, Darby Allin starting this off. Axe kick.
Gargano's down and Darby stomps the arm. And then Darby Allin slams the arm into the mat again. Darby grabs onto Johnny Gargano, kicks him in the back. And Darby Allin went for a moonsault. Gargano out of the way.
That's a move that Gargano has used liberally in the past. He knows how to scout it.
Darby countered the attempted Hurricane Rana, slams Gargano head first into the mat. And now Darby goes for a kick. Gargano back to his feet, went for a super kick. Darby with Johnny, out of the ring he goes. Gargano is down. Darby Allin follows him to the outside now, and Darby Allin grabs Johnny Gargano, slamming the arm into the mat. Hey, you get rid of that arm. Gargano's not going to be able to lock in. Gargano escape. He takes down Darby though. And now Johnny Gargano with Darby Allin. Into the ring he goes. And now Johnny Gargano telling Darby to get up. Johnny slingshots into a spear. Gargano now getting Allin back to his feet with a chop. Darby grabs onto Johnny, and Darby Allin with a right hand to the back. Darby Allin for another one. Gargano countered. Now Gargano with a super kick. Gargano now getting Darby Allin back up to his feet. There's a chop. Johnny Gargano with Darby Allin off the ropes. Oh, a hip toss takes him down. And now Gargano gets Allin back up to his feet. Johnny Gargano. Darby Allin gets knocked back, and now Gargano with Darby. Throws him off the ropes. Gargano. They collide. Darby with a kick to the ribs now. Darby Allin grabs onto Johnny Gargano. Darby. Suplex. Recover now. Kick out from Johnny. These two know each other so well at this point. They've battled in tag team matches throughout the season since Gargano's arrival. Remember, Darby was
my God, he's going to set him out, Xander.
Drops him. Darby kicks out, but yeah, remember, Darby Allin was the first person Johnny Gargano attacked when he came to AEW, as Darby with a DDT. And Darby Allin grabs onto Johnny Gargano, getting him up to his feet, and Darby Allin with Gargano into the corner. Darby grabs onto him, and Darby scoop slam takes him down. Darby Allin rolls him over.
Into the cover.
For the win, no. Johnny Gargano kicks out again now. Darby Allin goes up to the middle rope, and Darby Allin looking to come off the middle rope. Darby. Oh! Gargano finds the counter, and Gargano springboards. No! Shoves Darby to the ground, kicks him, and Gargano has had a counter to everything Darby Allin has thrown at him tonight.
Darby, oh my God, Darby, don't get up!
Johnny Gargano, same way he won the world title last year with a kneeling super kick. Cover. 1, 2, no. Darby Allin kicked out. And now Gargano into a submission hold. Gargano into a clover leaf on Darby Allin, who's just a fingertip away from the ropes, but he can't reach. Johnny Gargano's got it in. Is Gargano going to force Darby Allin to submit here? Johnny Gargano. He's got it locked in. Darby's just lying there. I feel like Darby just enjoys the pain sometimes. It's Darby Allin. Whoa. Avoids the attempted super kick. Throws Gargano out of the ring. And that's Darby's territory. When things get extreme, that's where Darby does his best work. It's Darby Allin. Caught with a jawbreaker from Gargano. There's a right hand. Darby Allin getting knocked back. Spinning heel kick from Gargano. Darby with a right hook turns him around now, and Darby grabs Gargano and no, Gargano elbows him punches him into the ribs. And Gargano now punches him in the face, and Darby counters. Darby kicks him in the ribs. Darby Allin spinning back fist. Oh, there's another elbow. Referee at the count of 5. Johnny Gargano launches Allin into the barricade, and Johnny Gargano, he knows a thing or two about being a world champion. He knows you can't win the title on a count out. So he gives himself a moment to breathe and then gets himself back out of the ring to break the count as he gets an elbow drop on Darby. Johnny Gargano getting up to his feet now, and Johnny grabs Darby Allin, and Johnny Gargano throws him back into the ring. Gargano going up to the top rope. Johnny Gargano up to the top. And there's a diving stomp on the Darby.
And now Gargano looks so ready here. And now stomping on Darby. Kicking Darby while he's down. Darby is trying to get back in this. And now, and Darby with a strike to the back. And now he's going for...
Oh, he pops up into the stunner. Quickly into a cover. Normally Darby follows that up with coffin drop. You can see the desperation on the champion there to put down Johnny Gargano. Because Gargano, like I mentioned earlier, he's had a counter to everything tonight. There's an arm drag from Darby. Gargano staggers back to his feet, and Darby Allin, jawbreaker. Flat on his back goes Gargano.
And now up on top. Here we go.
No! Gargano dodges the coffin drop. Gets hit with a crossbody, though. And now Darby slams the arm into the mat of Gargano. And now Darby punching Gargano in the face repeatedly here. Gargano's been cut open. And Gargano might be getting some flashbacks there to the last time he had a match where he was busted open. And now Darby Allin. Jawbreaker. Down goes Gargano again. Oh, but Johnny kicks back up to his feet. Right hand now from Darby. Darby Allin knocking back Johnny Gargano. Darby springboards into a crossbody. Cover. Another kick out from Johnny, though. Johnny Gargano kicks back up to his feet, and Johnny Gargano, takes down Darby, who shoves him away. Darby with a kick now to Johnny Gargano. Darby Allin scoops him up, slams him down. And now Darby going up to the top rope. Darby Allin, is he going to go for coffin drop again? Yes, he hits it this time. To beat Johnny Gargano and retain the title. 1, 2, Gargano forces the shoulder up, and you can see the look of relief on Gargano's face that he did it. And Darby saying no more. I went for an elbow drop. Gargano out of the way. Oh no. No. Center of the ring. Gargano escape.
Gargano escape is in.
Gargano escape in on Darby Allin. Is Gargano about to make him tap out here? Gargano's got Gargano escape in tight.
Oh man, it's so tight right now. And can Gargano be about to claim another moment for himself?
Gargano screaming tap, but Darby prying the fingers apart, knees Gargano in the back of the head, punches him in the skull.
Literally punching him in the wound. He's trying to get... turning him over. Here we go, into the cover again. 1, 2, Darby barely gets out.
Darby just barely got the shoulder up now. Gargano back to the top rope. Johnny Gargano with a stomp across the chest of Darby. And now Gargano getting Darby Allin back up to his feet, and Johnny Gargano with a chop. And another chop. Gargano gets caught with a right hook. And now Darby throws Gargano into the corner. And look at the blood on the side of Gargano's face now. Darby Allin scoops him up, and Darby with a scoop slam to Gargano up to the middle rope. And what is Allin thinking here? Darby Allin looking to come off the middle rope. Darby
Here we go. Oh, he does not hit that elbow.
Misses it. Johnny Gargano was able to barely slide his body out of the way. And now Gargano in some trouble in the corner. Gargano with an elbow strike to Darby. There's a right hook. Darby went for a chop. Gargano ducked it. And now Darby scoops Johnny Gargano up, slams him down. Johnny Gargano's down. Darby into another cover. 1, 2. Gargano kicked out. Gargano barely kicked out, but he did. And now Darby Allin. No, jawbreaker from Gargano. Johnny Gargano with a right hook. And again, Johnny Gargano. No, Darby counters. Darby went for a kick. Gargano. Oh my God, look at this. Scoops him up. Powerbomb.
And now Darby Allin is really here. Darby needs to find a way to get back here.
Gargano with a knee strike. Darby Allin's down. Now Gargano getting Darby up to his feet. Darby Allin. Oh my God, Gargano. Telling Darby to bring it on. I think Gargano's wanting the one final beat.
We haven't seen him hit it in a long... Oh!
Well, he launches himself, but Darby countered it.
Darby counters the final beat. An elbow drop by Darby Allin.
Darby Allin throws caution to the wind. Kicks Gargano in the back. The thing is, this matchup's really favored Gargano because Gargano's made sure to keep this on the ground, keep it in the ring, keep it a technical match, whereas Darby thrives when he can throw his body at you like a weapon. He's thrown into the barricade. For the count of 4 now. Darby Allin picked back up. Gargano sends him. Oh my God! Did you hear the ding when Darby's face hit that ring post?
Yeah. Throws him in the ring. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
For the count of 6 now, and Johnny Gargano. Here we go. Looking for the super. No, Gargano gets blocked. Darby. The stunner. The stunner to Gargano and Darby Allin.
Oh man.
Looking to wrap it up with a bow.
He's in deep. Coffin drop.
Coffin drop is in. 1, 2, 3. And in the main event of Double or Nothing, Darby Allin successfully defends the AEW World Title.
Oh, look at these stunners, that coffin drop that eventually won a match. Let's see it again.
The coffin drop finally sealed the deal. Johnny Gargano has been defeated, and Darby Allin keeps the AEW World Title where it belongs. Keeps it from going to the outsider. Darby Allin gets the win. Thank you all for watching the biggest AEW show of the year. We'll see you tomorrow for WrestleMania. Apologies in advance for the length. Until then, I've been Xander.
I've been Ray.
And that was Universe.